Pawn's drunk.
Am I the prettiest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Pawn's drunk.
Well, who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
Who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
I can't hear you.
Pawn's drunk. AKA Mr. Moo Woo Shot himself.
Of Harlem.
You already know this is Pawn Drunk Boxing, aka Mr. Moo Shot himself, aka El Adobo, aka El Sazón of the YTBC. Ladies and gentlemen, news. News. Good news. For some people, it's good news. For some people, it may be like, what? Well, some people be like, hey, it's just due. You know, it is just due. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to be talking about the welterweight division, of course. A very frustrating division, but a very rich division at the same time. A very rich division, but a frustrated division as well. Give me 1 segundo. Un segundo, mi hermano es mi hermana. Un diquito. Oh, hold on. Chara. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're having a good Friday. I wasn't really planning to go live. I just really wanted to talk about this to clarify a couple of things and stuff like that. And because I did a video about it, probably come out a little later. What's good, IBT? What's good? Abdukakhorov will be back March 13th on the Benavidez undercard. Then he will pursue his mandatory position as the reason why he left Top Rank to sign with Samsung and PBC. Black and Brown Boxing in the building. What's good, Just? Park, what's good, my brother? Ron, why they allow Keith Thurman? WBA for 2 years, because he was injured. He was injured and had surgery. That's the difference. High low in the building. What's good? High low, Mr. Moonshine, the keeper of objectivity in boxing. Good looking now. I appreciate that, my brother. Que todo está bueno, La salud está bien. Whew. Okay. All right, let's get to the bottom of it, my friend. Let's get to the bottom of these. Again, there's gonna be people out there. Of course, Manny Pacquiao got a real loyal fan. What's good, Shan? What's good, Andre? Look, Manny Pacquiao was not gonna be coming back soon, and the talks of him coming back. Yeah, man, smash the like button. You already know, smash the like button. Hold on, smash the like button. Diablo, look at me. Haven't put this in a while, man. Donate to the channel, you know. Donate to the channel, my friends. Look, there's some people out there that why is it gonna get stripped or why they trying to put him on recess? Look, they put him on recess. I never seen nobody get. If y'all could correct me out there, I never seen a Super WBA champion get put on recess. Now, a lot of people first and foremost question the Super WBA. I have questioned the Super WBA. I have put the Super WBA just like the franchise, but other belt federation have recognized it. You got to remember, the Super WBA has only been defended 2 times in the past 4 years, almost 2 times in the past 4 years. Yes, due to Keith and Tom Thurman inactivity, injury, surgery, but then Manny Pacquiao got it. And I feel like it was more voluntary that Manny Pacquiao didn't fight because everybody did fight already in 2020. There was no excuse for Manny Pacquiao not to fight, but of course he has political responsibilities. But yet, in the end of the day, it really has nothing to do with the sport of boxing. You know, yes, Manny Pacquiao is the greatest of all time, one of the greatest of all time. Manny Pacquiao, 8 division world champion, 5 lineal, 4 have held the title in 4 different type of decades. Damn it, he's a great man. He's a great husband. He's a great preacher, son of Christian. One of the best karaoke singers out there. I don't know about him and Pancho, but I'll tell you like this. Pancho give him a run for his money. Pancho is better than Manny Pacquiao when it comes to karaoke singing. Yeah, Pancho's the man. I'm sorry, Manny Pacquiao, but you not undefeated when it comes to karaoke because Pancho got your number. Pancho got his number.
Anyway, Benny said it's on me. Benny said it's on. Said it never means me. Had a many bone. What do you mean? Spin me when I'm low. Benny started show man. Benny 90 feet.
Pancho is better than Manny Pacquiao when it comes to singing, all right? Pancho is the man. Pancho is the man. Transcendent Sports in the building. What's good, Shin? What's good, Kev? Yes, sir, man. Gotta have that energy, man. Gotta have the energy, baby. It's all natural. Ladies and gentlemen, look, there's gonna be people out there that's gonna be unhappy. There's gonna be people out there that's happy, that's relieved, that yes. Because a lot of people say, yo, Manny Pacquiao is having the welterweight division on hostage, man. Come on, Manny Pacquiao. You gotta do something about that. You fight, vacate, strip, WBA. What you gonna do? WBA? The WBA been working, y'all. The WBA been working. Make Canelo Alvarez vacate his title in the middleweight division because he's not going to come back in the middleweight division. So he vacated his title. Murata is not the champion. Vacate, I think, in the cruiserweight as well. Manny Pacquiao, the WBA has said, no. That's it. That is it. The president of the WBA said, no, that's it. I have to make some phone calls. No, because nobody want to fight. That's crazy. Hey, no. And I did a video last week or 2 weeks ago about Canelo Alvarez and Manny Pacquiao that they're holding on to the WBA title. That was supposed to happen. You aren't fighting, so they took the belt to give deserving fighters a shot. Yes, Shelton. Yes. So now Ugas is the Super WBA title. And I'm going to say this. I wish that they just would have, you know what I'm saying, like, forget the Super WBA and just have him as legitimate champion. Have that regular WBA. Because if we just take away the Super WBA, yo, this is what I mean with the Super WBA and the Belt Federation. Their rules change all the time. You become a super, the rules was this, that you become a Super WBA champion. The Super, when you defend your title 5 straight times. Now we're just elevating to super. Just elevating super. Super is as much as controversial as, I'm not gonna say franchise because franchise is new, but it's the same ish. They get no mandatories. Unification trumps mandatory always. No, it does not. Tyrone, no, it does not. It's a reason why Anthony Joshua had to fight Cobra Pulev, my friend. Remember, you have a 12 months to do whatever you want to do. You want to have a voluntary? You could, within that 12-month span, you could fight 16 fights if you want. Once it's over 12, once it's over a year, you got to fight your mandatory or you will be stripped. This thing, I think people got a little bit confused. I'm not saying that, that people, you wrong or nothing like that. People got it confused that unification bouts always trumps mandatories. No, it does not. Unification bout does not always trump mandatories. You can have a unification bout if you want, but you're going to get stripped. Did Canelo Alvarez get stripped when he was trying to negotiate something at the Golden Boy Promotions with the Mise Andrade? Did they get stripped? They got stripped. They don't care. It does not trump mandatories for a period of time. After 12 months, it does not do it. You know why I bring up Abdukakhorov? And if you follow the channel, if you've been on my live, I always say, Abdukakhorov. Why nobody yelling about Abdukakhorov? Because you know what I'm tired of? I am tired of people saying, oh my God, well, Lomachenko, Devin Haney for the mandatory. Might as well, he was never mandatory to Lomachenko. But then people be like, yo, but Charlo was the mandatory to Canelo. What about the mandatory? They didn't give a damn if he was going to unify or not. They didn't give a damn if Lomachenko was going to unify with Teofimo Lopez. No, what about the mandatory? What about the mandatory? What about the mandatory? D-Style Boxing in the building right now. Let's go, man. Everybody subscribe to D-Style Boxing. Subscribe to Transcendent Sports Channel. Guido in the building. Let's go. HLD was good. Right? What about the military? What about Charlo? He ain't fighting no Canelo Alvarez. He's stuck in Charlo. He gotta make his mandatory right now. I don't care if he's going out there and fight Kovalev and become another Division World Champion. I don't care, man. What about Charlo? What about Devin? What about Heine? What about that? No. But when it comes to Abdukakhorov, ain't nobody bitching and crying. What about Abdukakhorov, huh? Doesn't he get his shot, huh? What about Abdukakhorov, man? Doesn't he get his shot? He's been sitting there since, what? March 2019. Still waiting on his shot. He's going to be fighting also, what, I have to believe in March, right? He's going to be fighting in March as well, right? Right, IBT? He's going to be fighting in March. Still, he got to fight to keep that mandatory position. Still, he got to fight, right? Why ain't nobody crying like, yo, Errol Spence, he got to fight his mandatory? What about Bud Crawford? No! He got to fight his mandatory. What about Ugas now? No! He got to fight his mandatory. What about Manny Pacquiao? No! What about his mandatory? See, I just want people to keep it consistent, y'all. I just want people to keep it consistent, you know? Right? Now when I say that, how much you want to bet people gonna be like, yo, Punch is crazy. What the fuck? You don't want to see Bud and Spence? You want to see Abdukakhorov, man? You want to see that? They're gonna be like, come on, Punch, you crazy, man. You don't want to see Ugas defend his title. Yes, I want to see it. I'm just debunking the stupidity of people out there, you know, trying to make mandatory bigger than a unification bout. Only when it caters to their dumb ass narrative and argument. That's all. That's all. Do I want to see Ugas also get an opportunity to become a unified champion? Yes, sirree. Ugas, el cubano, my friend, el cubano. Now, let's have a little Latino flavor today, my friend. A una salsita y memito para nosotros, ¿verdad? It's good. Una salsita ahí. Una salsita ahí. Hey, I'm champion today. Yes. Oh yes, Manny Pacquiao no good. He's no champion right now. It's me. Yeah. All right. Yordenis, you cried. Yordenis, Yordenis. Me, yes. I am negro modelo right here. Ugas champion today. Manny Pacquiao, no more. Errol Spence, you got to fight me right now. Hey. Yordenis. Coño, mira. Coño, una salsita ahí. Dímelo, cubano ahí, latino, my friend. Coño, toca esa trompeta, mi hermano, dímelo. Dímelo, mami, tú estás buena por ahí, coño, ese culazo, coño. ¡Ay! Ey, cállese, ya, ¿ok? ¿Qué está pasando aquí? Una salsita ahí for everybody, my friend. Hey. That's Ugas right now, you know what I'm saying? In his condo with his girl, you know what I'm saying? He go, baby, te voy a comprar una teta nueva, okay? I'm going to buy you new titties today. Yes, I've been waiting for that. Y el culazo también te lo voy a comprar, te lo voy a poner más grande y más bonita. Shout out, man, to Ugas, man. The more money he get, the more the lady look better. Mami, they don't want to give me no taito. Tú sabes que la cosa tan en mala, mamá. Mamá, la cosa tan mala. Tú verás cuando mira, cuando yo peleé con Porte, dama me dieron un ching de money, pues te arreglé la teta de la izquierda. Y después cuando peleé con Omar Figueroa, ahí el money es muy poquito, mami, pues te compré la teta de la derecha, ¿verdad? Pero dame un tempito, let me get a chance, you know, mami. Now when I fight Errol Spence, that's a lot of money, baby. Now I do your lipo, the ass, everything you want, mami. Los dientes tan buenísimas, yeah. I fix it all for you. Oh. Ese era el día. The more money Ugas make, the more better his lady gets. Shout out to the couple, man. Shout out to the fiance. You saw it, right? If you've been following. Worship Black Queens, what's good? You noticed that, right? The more he wins and the more money he get, she looking better. Better and better and better. Ahora de verdad te voy a poner como una Coca-Cola. You know? Mommy, when I win, you win. Okay? Huh? I win, right teta. I win the next fight, the left teta. And then I get big fight, mommy. The culo comes next, okay? All right? And now the diente. Hey, you a finished product, mommy. They say when I after Spence fight, I get the money. Now we marry. Coca-Cola, baby. Oh, Lord. Yo, yeah, black and brown. Right. As you get fatter and fatter, right? You notice that, right? Each and every fight, there's just one piece that look better, and another one around here to there. Hi, papi, when you going to fight again? Come on, mi amor, when you want to fight again? No, porque tú sabes este culo, and when I go outside, no me hace. I don't get that. But I want that. I need to get that. Okay, mommy, hey, I'm going to, so you can get that. When you can get all of that, don't worry, you're going to be finished product. Nah, all respect, all jokes. Come on, all jokes aside, man. Come on, I ain't trying to talk about the man's lady, man. It's all jokes. Hey. Cálmate, Uga, esto es funny, ok, eso es, ya. Somos amigos. No, ya sé, you're not gonna get the interview, okay? You're not gonna get the interview, Punch. But anyway, man, so, look, he's in a great opportunity. There's people out there that was just laughing at him. Remember when he won the Super Wba, and people was like, yo, that's not the real one, though. Why you acting like it's the real one? Why? And this is why people should have fought Ugas. People should have been calling out Ugas right now and get that contract made before Manny Pacquiao. That was inevitable. It was inevitable that Manny Pacquiao was not going to be fighting soon. It was inevitable that Manny Pacquiao probably will retire. So if I was anybody else, if I was Bud, I should have gone off the Ugas. Right after, just negotiate a deal with Ugas. Just negotiate a deal, and that would have opened up everything up. You gonna get your mouth blew out, Punch. You gonna get your mouth blew out. When Ugas is undisputed, he's gonna look like she gonna look like Kim Kardashian. Oh man, you gonna get me in trouble, guys, man. You gonna get me in trouble, man. Ugas was like, yo, Dacira no dono interview. Contigo ya no lo voy a hacer. Tú estás hablando de la mujer mía, Punch, tú estás hablando de la mujer mía, la princesa, la reina de mi vida. But Ugas versus Spence is a good fight. But I just want people to keep the same energy. If you were that person, I'm not saying everybody out there because I wasn't like that, but I'm just saying, if you are that person out there that was taxing Canelo Alvarez, you know, this is what I mean, that people only care about mandatory when it caters to their own, you know, their own argument or their own agenda or their own narrative. You only care about the mandatory when it counts. See, you don't care about George Kambosos, but he's Teofimo Lopez mandatory, but you don't care. But now you wanted to talk shit about Lomachenko when you thought that Haney was mandatory. You could talk shit about Lomachenko. You want to talk shit about Canelo Alvarez when Charlo was mandatory. When Charlo was mandatory, yeah, you want to talk shit, but you want to talk about Teo when he could face his mandatory. But you don't want Errol Spence not to fight Abdukakhorov. Why you want Abdukakhorov to get a chance, huh? You don't like a skin complexion, huh? Because you're not American, that's what it is, huh? You got to keep it real with yourself, buddy. You got to keep it real with your lying, racist self, buddies out there. But that's a good fight, ladies and gentlemen. That's a good fight, Ugas and Errol Spence. But I remember when Ugas was in the mandatory position, and I've been saying it for quite some time. Because we don't know who he is. No, you don't know who he is, Marlon. Because you have selective, you only want to pick who you want to know. Don't say that we don't know who he is. Yes, we do know who he is. Because he's been in that position since March 2019 as IBF mandatory. We know who he is. You don't want to know who he is. That's on you. That's your limited. That's you limiting yourself and what you want to know about the sport of boxing. Because the sport of boxing, check out the podcast. I dropped this episode on my podcast, and I think, you know what I'm saying, when you're going to work or whatever, man, y'all should listen to it. Hold on, let me put it up. The Smelling Salt podcast, that's my podcast. Yo, check out the latest video. It dropped today. You can get it on iTunes, Apple, Spotify, Amazon, and it's talking about people that saying that boxing is no more, that boxing is dead, that boxing is drowning, whatever people want to say. And I think it's not that. I think people have selective thinking. I think people just want to talk about 10, 9 boxers and then create that this is boxing. I mean, this is the reason he wasn't made no noise, at least not enough. It doesn't matter about making noise. It's about being in position. It's not about making noise. It's about being in position for the opportunity. You earn the right. You risk your life to get in that type of position. It doesn't matter if you're known or not. If Kell Brook would have never fought his mandatory, wouldn't see Errol Spence, right? So mandatory is important, right? But only why it wasn't important when people wanted to be important. That's all. If mandatory, if unification bouts always trumps mandatory, then let's keep it consistent throughout the whole. Let's keep it consistent. Let's keep it consistent. Facts. They only talk about a handful of fighters over and over. Yes, Proud Father. They only talk about Bud, Spence, Wilder, AJ, Fury, Pacquiao, Canelo, Charlo, Spence. I mean, I already said Spence. T.O., Haney, Tank, Ryan. For the most part. But look at every division. And I don't even want to talk about it right now because I just want you to go check it out. It's 40 plus minutes long. You could listen to your boy Punch Drunk and the Smelling Salt podcast while you're going to work, while you're taking a good drive or whatever, while you're in traffic. And I'm talking about all of that. I think people need boxing is broader than what you may, analyze or whatever. Look at 122 pounds. Isn't it a great? You look Natty, Fulton, and Reese. That's good. Angelo Leo is still up there. Look at who is of the world, the Casimeros of the world, bro. Huh? Rodriguez is still out there. You can get a fight. The Malonis are still out there. You can get a fight. Look at 130 pounds. Look at 128 pounds. Look at 126. Look at the 135. Look at the 140. We got Undisputed going on. One fight away for Undisputed. And 135, morally undisputed, Teofimo Lopez. But if you wanna, want to add in the Devin Haney and that undisputed bout, where that's one fight away. Good looking out, Just. Good looking out. I appreciate that. Good looking out. Look at the 130, look at the 135. We're with the unification bout, and then we're just 2 fights away of undisputed. Look at the 154. We're 1 fight away from undisputed with Teixeira and Charlo. Let's see what Teixeira's going to be doing versus Brian. In 160, we got good champions in Andrade and Triple G and Charlo. And Murata right now. Somebody could fight Murata and Unify over there in Japan. Look at 168. Canelo Alvarez plan. We got Benavidez. We got the emerge of Edgar Berlanga. Daniel Jacob is still there. Rosado is still there. That could give a good matchup for the young guys like Edgar Berlanga. That put up a great fight. Huh? We still got Callum Smith there. Look at 175. Bavor better be. We got pound for pound cannibal fighter. Look at the heavyweight division. The heavyweight division is alive now. So please, man, the boxing is doing good. Boxing has momentum. Boxing is doing great. Even women boxing, we got the rematch. Jessica McCaskill versus Cecilia Breakers. We got Chocolatito versus Shada too. Boxing is good. Boxing is great. Boxing is wonderful. And we got these lions. We got also Virgil Ortiz. They're going to be fighting Maurice Hooker. That's a good step-up fight. That's a good fight for both of them. Got Boots Ennis. He's going to be stepping it up versus Sergey Lipinets. That's a good fight. We can still have the rematch with Cepeda and Barichek of the fight of the year last year. Boxing is good. If you don't think boxing is good, it's because you just have this tunnel vision and just want to think about 7 to 8 fighters and think that's the whole boxing. Nah, man. No. I just want people that you want to call yourself hardcore boxer fan to keep it consistent. Either you respect mandatories or you respect unification bouts. Keep it consistent. But Abdukakhorov has been there for quite some time. Abdukakhorov has been there for quite some time. Well, he's going to get a shot. He's going to wait for another year. Now, this is what I say. How about Ugas and Spence fight? At the end of the day, you can't. There's still a mandatory. I've been saying that for a year and a half. I've been saying that we're not gonna see Bud versus Spence. Remember, Spence got a mandatory. I've been yelling this name out for quite some time. He's got a mandatory. He ain't gonna fight, but now he's gonna be fighting again. Ain't nobody pressuring Spence to fight his mandatory. Ain't nobody saying Spence is ducking his mandatory, right? And I don't want to hear that mess about, oh, Loma ducked who and Canelo ducked Charlo. If you ain't gonna spit that mess that he's ducking Abdukakhorov, then don't make videos about anybody else ducking. Joe Smith, too, yes. Joe Smith Jr., yeah. Go fight. But look, anyway, Manny Pacquiao got nothing to prove. Y'all know it. Manny Pacquiao got nothing to prove. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Manny Pacquiao got nothing to prove. With or without the belt. Of course, he does want to accomplish something he never accomplished before, and that's undisputed. But remember, he's on recess. He's on recess. Some boxing is controlled with promoters and sanctioning bodies. Rap Star Boxing Knowledge. Subscribe to Rap Star Boxing Knowledge. Here we go. Let's go, bruv. Yeah, it's controlled, man. It's controlled by people, and then when fighters get the control, people are mad at when boxers get their control. I said that, I understand Manny Pacquiao. I think it would have been weird for him to come fight, to be honest. I think it would have been Pacquiao is a guy. He don't need to do anything more. Yeah, he doesn't need anything. He don't need to do nothing. But I do think that if he does fight, if he leaves America and comes here, even though that he's on recess, even though he said, he said, I want Spence versus Abdukakhorov. Now I say, even though I think it will hurt him if he's trying to run for president. If he's trying to run for president, it's going to hurt him. Because whoever's running against him is going to be like, well, he went to America and the toughest time in their world. In the toughest time in their world. Not even in the Philippines. Not in America. And he went to America, something that is more dangerous to come back into the Philippines. Imagine. Yo, the guy that will be running for president against Manny Pacquiao, I'm telling you, it's not right. It's not ideal for Manny Pacquiao to leave the Philippines right now and come to America after all people that we the one that have the most cases right now. Right? They're gonna be like, oh, Manny Pacquiao is just doing for the money. So they're gonna use it against him if he leaves his political position right now to go fight in America. So I think it's smart if he's running for president, not Pac winning in a landslide. You think so? I don't know. I'm not from the Philippines, but I've heard also people saying that he's not going to win. I heard Filipino people say that he's not going to win. So I don't know. There's mixed emotions out there. Abdukakhorov will have to come to America too. Tony, what's good? Good looking now, my brother. Much respect. Punch Run Boxing in the chat. Hit like the like button. Show some support for the hard work and great content. Damn it, show support to your boy Punch. How about that? Good looking now, Tony. Always my brother. I appreciate that. Stavern fighting now for Pac-Man. F Pac-Man. No, never F Pac-Man. You crazy. Never. You talking about Manny Pacquiao. You talking about the senator. You talking about the best karaoke singer of them all. Abdukakhorov should be fighting Porter, not Ugas. Not Ugas versus Spence. But why not? Why shouldn't he get his shot? He's been mandatory for 2019. Why shouldn't he get his shot? How long is it going to be in mandatory position? Huh? How about that? You think if Errol Spence was mandatory for almost 2 years, you see people catch heart attacks? Yo, that's fucked up, man. Yo, that's fucked up, man. Good looking out, Jess. Good looking out. Appreciate that, my brother. Appreciate that, Jess. Thank you. I appreciate it, my brother. He better pay his tax before he goes missing. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I just want people to keep it consistent. Do I want to see Abdukakhorov and Errol Spence rather than I want to see Ugas and Bud or Thurman or Porter too? No, I'd rather see that fight. But let's keep it consistent. That's all I ask. Let's keep it consistent. That's all I ask. And if whoever got a problem with me, whoever want to debate that, for those who going to criticize people for not fighting their mandatory, come to me.
You better not duck me, son. You better not duck me, son.
Come to me. Come to me. If he runs for president in any debate, he should just throw some boxing gloves to guy he's running against. It's true. What's good, Ron Rodriguez? What's good? If Senator from America would leave your country, will you hate him? If a senator from America would leave your country, will you hate him? Hey, put it this way. When the people in America wanted to get their stimulus, the stimulus package passed, and they went for vacation, everybody, how dare you go on vacation? How dare you go on vacation in a time like this? How dare you? A lot of people was mad at the senators, right and left. How dare these people go out there, take a vacation while we're going through a pandemic and waiting on a stimulus package? So yes, people in America will get mad at senators. People got mad at the senator for taking a vacation during August and September. They took 3 weeks vacations back to back. They came back for 1 week and went back on vacation. No stimulus package passed. A lot of people was angry. So yeah, Manny Pacquiao leaves this country right now people already see Manny Pacquiao as this royalty. Matter of fact, put it this, I'm not from the Philippines, and I know the senator of the Philippines, and I don't even know the president of the Philippines. So man, people from the outside looking at Manny Pacquiao as the president. But if he leaves at a time like this, laws need to be passed, people need to get paid, people need to be taken care of. They'll probably use that against them. I'm not saying it's wrong or totally wrong. I don't. But if he's running for president, they will use that against him. They will use that against him. Will the Secret Service be ringside? Smash the like button. Yeah. Tell him Guido. Tell him Guido. L-Dog, fuck eardrum. Can you imagine Pac-Man become prime minister? Oh yes, the prime minister. So yo, it's a good fight. Dre, what's good? Which is closure? Fight versus closer. Not closure. Closer. Which is closer? Ennis versus Lipinets. I think Ortiz versus Hooker. I think that's one a little bit closer, but I think so. I think that Lipinets is gonna be coming forward, and I think that's just gonna play in the hands of Boots Ennis. I think he's gonna tally him up. Ortiz versus Hooker. I still think that Ortiz is gonna stop him, but I think it's gonna be. I think he will. I don't know. Maybe Ortiz versus Hooker, but I think Ennis is gonna take care of Lipinga. I think Ortiz is gonna take care of Hooker, but I think probably Ortiz is gonna because Hooker is Paul is a banger. So they got two opponents that's gonna come at them. They got two opponents that's high volume punching. They're gonna see a lot of openings. They're gonna have countering opportunities. So maybe Ortiz versus Hooker, I think is probably gonna be closer. But good looking out, my brother. Good looking out. Appreciate that. Abdukakhorov is number one because he fought. How did Haney rise up to the WBC having never faced 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10th ranked fighters? How Dubliev became number two? Ooh, man, ringside. You know why? Because this is what I was talking about the other day. This is what I was talking about 2 days ago. I think the last time I went live, right? I was talking about that people are so focused on the belt. People are so focused at the franchise and Super WBA. And I told people to think about the rankings. The rankings are rigged. All you have to do is petition for you to get something. It's petition for Eliminator no matter what. And I did it. I did it. I showed an example of Sean Porter, right? Not being ranked in the WBO and Virgil Ortiz being ranked number 2. And then all of a sudden, within 3 months, Sean Porter is above Virgil Ortiz as number 1 WBO. So even the rankings is rigged. We don't know how these people get in the rankings, right? But it's true what you say, Ring Sons. I've been saying that for a while. I've been saying that. I actually explained that last live show. Imagine one of this president that comes back to boxing and win another welterweight. Yeah. After this, people, I want to go check when Black and Brown Boxing go live. Check out, man. We're gonna be out. We're gonna come to you, Black and Brown Boxing. Black and Brown Boxing gonna go live. Free smoke. Everybody go out there. You want to see a cage of debates? You want to know? You want to see people going at it? Huh? Black and Brown Boxing got the best cage of them all. The best debate cage you can have in the YTBC. Black and Brown Boxing in the building. His channel is lit. His channel is great. Everybody subscribe to Black and Brown Boxing. You want your voice to be heard? You come to punch wrong. But I'm telling you, the day when the best show, Fridays, especially Fridays, subscribe to Black and Brown Boxing, y'all. He's going live in less than 25 minutes as well, man. We're gonna show love to Black and Brown. Boots as easier. Lipinga was knocked out cold by Mikey Garcia and only Mikey's fight. 140. Boots is also fighting an opponent that's shorter. Yeah, I think that's what I mean. Yeah, it's gonna be easier for Boots. That's why I said it's gonna be harder for Virgil. But I think they both gonna stop their opponent. Tycho TV in the building. What's good? You want to fight on the internet? Yeah, tell him. Yeah, he's going on to 25 minutes, man. Everybody, man. And yo. And it's still unbiased. It's still a neutral cage. It's still a neutral channel. If there's people out there that want to go against Punch Drunk but don't want to come to my channel because you think I'm gonna mute you and do what you may do to have done to me before, I've done to my peoples before. How about we go to all Black and Brown Boxing and you got something to say, buddy? You can say it right there. And trust me, yo. And he's the moderator too. He's the host. He picks no sides. Major Key Boxing in the building. Subscribe to Major Key Boxing. Yes, sir, man. We break things down unbiasedly, logically, and objectively. Black and Brown, will you settle it with Jefe on So it's a good fight. It's a good fight. It's a great fight. I don't know if because think about it also. Thurman also is going to be coming back. Thurman also said that he would like a fight with Ugas as well in his latest interview. So I'm not sure if the IBF is going to order the mandatory, an immediate mandatory. Then it's still in house. Ugas is, but I do think that Ugas and Errol Spence will get it on. If he doesn't, then, you know, because look, Ugas can't even be petty because he could also, you know what Ugas could say? Ugas could say the same thing that Spence is saying about Thurman. Like, you wouldn't want to fight me when I was in position. Guess what? Ugas was in position as a mandatory. Right after he beat Ray Robinson and became the mandatory, but then he went straight ahead to negotiate a fight with Carlos Ocampo. Straight ahead with Carlos Ocampo. But right there, right after that, next Monday, they should have been negotiating a deal with Ugas. With Ugas. I'm happy for Pacquiao. He got nothing to prove. Give Pac to the young boxers. They have the belts. You have the throne. Exactly, man. Exactly. That was a great move by the WBA. It was a great move by the WBA. We got to give it up. I approve of that. Let me give you an example. Hold on. Let me see if y'all can see it. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull this up, so I can see what I'm talking about. So I can see what I'm talking about. So y'all can see what I'm talking about. Fine. So I can upload this picture. So I I can see what I'm talking about. Hold on. Pancho, sing it to me.
Dennis told me, Dennis let us know. Said it never means me. Had him at it bone. What do you mean? Screaming when I'm low. Dennis started show man. 2090 feet.
Pancho. Hold on, let me load this up, y'all. Let me load this up. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Where you at? That ain't here. No, fuck you at. There you go. Boom. I don't know if y'all can see, but this is right after Ray Robinson right here. After Ray Robinson, right? You go check in the IBF. You got Carlos Ocampo, number 3. You had Yordenis Ugas, number 2. You had Yordenis Ugas, number 2. Carlos Ocampo, number 3. You feel me? At the time when Ugas beat for the eliminator, he fought for that position. He fought to be mandatory to Errol Spence. But what did they do? The political. Al Heyman probably said, Ugas, I got something for you. Errol Spence got he got a homecoming bout. We needed to make it look good, make it look easy, make it look good. Move over to the WBC ranking. Move over and let Carlos Ocampo get this fight. Even though before they could have made the fight, right? I'm not saying that Carlos Ocampo was not in position as well. But nobody was number 1 rated, though. Nobody was never number 1 rated. Even before when Ugas was in there, even when Carlos Ocampo was in there, nobody was #1 rated. The last #1 rated mandatory was a Errol Spence when he fought Kell Brook. So I'm telling you, Ugas been in position to get the shot a long time ago. G Funky in the building. G Funky, what's good? G Funky, subscribe to G Funky. So Ugas been in position for quite some times. And the reason why I never was, well, I did. I spoke about it, but I'm like, I was mad at Ugas because he let the politics, or he let his manager and advisor take him out of the position he was in. We would have seen Ugas and Errol Spence a long time ago. He would have got his shot a long time ago. Yo, Moonshine, what it is with the welterweight division? Why they don't best fight the best anymore? Punch, I don't get the message you sent me. What do you mean? Hold on. Rap star. Hold on, let me check. What are you talking about, rap star? Oh, we're talking about the live show. The live show. You know what I'm talking about. Keith Thurman, the welterweight, Andy Ruiz. You know what it is? I know people out there, they always want to be like, yo, but Thurman, but Thurman fought a back-to-back Porter and Dennis Garcia, what Errol Spence did. And he fought Manny Pacquiao. And I always say this. What did anybody do significantly? See, we hate that Manny Pacquiao. A lot of people was mad that Manny Pacquiao was inactive. A lot of people was mad that Keith Thurman was inactive. But who did anything while they was inactive? Did we see a unification bout with Errol Spence and Bud Crawford while Manny Pacquiao was out for almost 2 years? Did we see a unification bout with Bud Crawford or Errol Spence while Keith Thurman was out? So yeah, you may be a person may be, you know what I'm saying, frustrated about with Keith Thurman. A lot of people must be frustrated with Manny Pacquiao. But what are these guys doing? Like, these guys are not injured. These guys are still active. Why are they not fighting? Why they don't get the same hate that Thurman and Manny Pacquiao is getting for the inactivity? Because at the end of the day, the guys that got great resume is still Keith Thurman. It's still Manny Pacquiao. It is. It is. Ain't nobody got in the way. Ain't nobody got in the way of Bud Crawford versus Errol Spence. Bud Crawford just fought a voluntary defense versus Kell Brook. And Errol Spence just fought a voluntary defense with Danny Swift Garcia. Ain't nobody talking about that. At least they are active. But what are they doing? What is anybody doing anything significant more than Keith? What did Errol Spence did more than Keith from Tom Thurman? Did he unify? Yes. Against who? Oh, Porter, and then went back-to-back with Danny Swift Garcia. Yeah, Keith Thurman already did that in 2017. What is anybody doing something significant? So this is why in the welterweight division, I don't see nobody head and shoulder above anybody. I feel like anybody could get anybody in the top welterweight division. I think you can mix match them on. I think it'll be a great fight. Ugas has beaten Bud Crawford at the amateurs. Bud Crawford versus Thurman, it could go either way in my opinion. Errol Spence versus Keith Thurman, it could go either way. Sean Porter is the guy that actually humbled the welterweight division. Kalua in the building. What's good, bro? Why doesn't Haney offer Isaac Cruz a fight? Estoy 100% que quiero dólares más que peces peleando en su país. Is the Haney versus Tio fight official or is more team beat gossip? But for now, I think it's gossip. But it's still early. None of them is fighting until April. So they still got time to negotiate something. Yeah, he just got injured too much. But I'm just saying, even with the guy's injury and even with the guy's inactivity, what are the other guys are doing significantly more? He only matched what Thurman did. Now, with this Ugas fight, now you're separating yourself. With this Ugas fight in the welterweight division, now Errol Spence is really separating himself. If he beat Ugas, what about if Ugas beats Errol? You could actually say that Ugas actually performed better than Keith and Spence versus Porter. There's a lot of people out there that feel like Ugas did beat Porter. They called the knockdown a slip. I called the knockdown a knockdown. That was a knockdown. Are we being? I oppose the question. Who did better? Who fought Porter better? Errol Spence, Keith Thurman, or Ugas? Who y'all think? Who y'all think maintained that pit bull, Sean Porter? Who you think contained that energy, that approach better? Ugas, Spence, or Keith? Johnny said Ugas did beat Porter. Tim, Keith, Ugas tied. Ugas could knock down Spence every round and Spence could still win on the cards. Ugas keep Porter honest better. Sub Eric was good, bro. Doing great. Keith had it all around. True, he boxed him, and I think Keith out slugged and out boxed. Yeah, but it was close. It was close though. Punch is free smoke tonight. Yes, sir. Now we're going to black and brown after this. I want free smoke on black and brown. Ugas is a beast. He definitely won. Keith. Ugas barely beat Dudamon. We're not talking about that fight. We're talking about because Sean Porter is the guy that humbles the welterweight division. Sean Porter is the one that you fight that guy that's supposed to be this guy that he got, oh my God, this guy is really the next king at welterweight, and you fight Porter, and Porter brings everybody down. Oh, when everybody thought that Errol Spence was this untouchable force, this freight train, Ugas brought everybody humble everybody down. He's not all of that you think. Porter does that. Porter does that to the welterweight division. When you think somebody he humbles you. If you thought that Errol Spence was all this, he humbled you. If you thought that Keith Thurman was all of that, he humbled you. But the good thing about Thurman and the good thing about Spence is they adjusted right there at the right time. The 10th, 11th round. Going into the 10th round versus let's say Keith Thurman versus Sean Porter, it was close. Had it a tie. Probably had it a tie. But then he stumbled him in the 10th, and then he outboxed him in the 11th, and he took that. He took it in championship rounds. Keith Thurman, his grit was incredible. The last championship round, just like Errol Spence, it was close. If you look at the scorecard, if it wasn't for the knockdown, Errol Spence would have lost that fight. But he came through with that knockdown. Errol Spence got grit. He got grit. You gotta knock him out cold, bro. I see a lot of guys like this. Now, I don't think that Bud Crawford has been in that situation in the welterweight division. I mean, these guys are bigger. And these guys walk around at 170, almost 80 pounds. They shrink to 147. Yeah. We're going to cook it here for a while. Rap star, of course. We're going to cook it here for a while. Matter of fact, let's talk about it. So this is them. This is the haters right here. When we're talking about mandatory, this is the haters. You ask them, yo, what do you think about Teofimo Lopez fighting George Kambosos? Huh?
Hated it.
What about Lomachenko not fighting Devin Haney but going to fight unification bout IBF champion versus Teofimo Lopez? Y'all don't like that?
Hated it.
So what do you feel about Canelo Alvarez going to another division, beating the Triple G's of the world, beating Daniel Jacobs, going to the 160 and gaining another world title over there, and then going to Kovalev rather than fighting Charlo. He became a 4th division world champion. Then he fought Callum Smith. What do you think about that? You still mad that he didn't fight Charlo, but he gained to fight to win 2 division world champions? Huh? You're not gonna give credit to Canelo Alvarez?
Hated it.
What about the mandatory? Okay. What about don't you like Abdukakhorov? Don't you think Abdukakhorov deserve as a mandatory since March 2019 to get his opportunity and fight Errol the True Spence? Would you like him to get his opportunity? Huh?
Hated it.
Okay. I don't understand now. Okay. Charlo versus Hogan. You like that fight?
2 snaps, a twist, and a kiss.
That's the. How about Demetrius Andrade and Charlo and stop chasing Canelo Alvarez? How about that? How about them? You want to see that fight?
2 snaps, a twist, and a
Hated it.
But you're wrong. They are going to say Spence needs his fight. His mandatory for Bud. They ain't going to say that. They're not going to say that. They're not going to say that. They ain't going to say that, Kalua. What do you think about the heavyweight undisputed Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua? We haven't seen a heavyweight undisputed for quite some time. A legacy, a historic event. What do you think about AJ versus Tyson Fury?
Hated it.
So you rather see the trilogy with Deontay Wilder, knowing the last 2 fights that it actually did go like Tyson Fury's way. You rather pass on witnessing the undisputed heavyweight fight to see a trilogy of Wilder and Fury? You rather see that?
2 snaps, a twist, and a kiss.
You guys was pumping the Gary Russell Jr. and Haney fight. Huh? Haney fight. You thought that was a better fight? You think that's a better fight than a Kambosos and Teofimo Lopez? You think that's a better fight?
2 snaps, a...
Stop it. Stop it right there. Stop it right there. Stop it. Oh, man. So Errol Spence should fight his mandatory before unification. Should he fight his mandatory? No, I don't think that he should fight his mandatory. What I'm saying is that people just don't want to keep it consistent. People only want to talk about mandatory when it benefits their agenda and cater to their argument. That's all. What I'm saying is, Ron, this is what I'm saying. I'm saying that when people out there, and I'm just debunking stupid ass narrative. I'm saying is when Loma was going out there to unify with Teofimo Lopez, a lot of these channels were saying he's a ducker. He's ducking his mandatory. He's ducking his mandatory, crying like little bitches. Right? When Canelo Alvarez was going to fight the Daniel Jacobs of the world and get all these other division world champions, he dug Charlo. What about Charlo? Right? He got to fight his mandatory. But when it comes to Teofimo Lopez fighting Kambosos, they don't care about mandatory. No, why he fighting Kambosos? He got to fight Devin Haney. That's all I'm saying. Huh? Now Canelo Alvarez is fighting his mandatory Yildirim. Why he's fighting Yildirim for? Why he's fighting Yildirim for? Why he got to fight his mandatory? This is what I mean, the inconsistency. That's all I'm debunking, bro. That's all I'm debunking. You know? This is how narrative gets debunked. That's when people look stupid with the narrative. That's what it is. You know? But let's I'm gonna send the link. Should I send the link? They're going to be Spence can't go for undisputed versus Bud because of all his mandatory. Hell, you have to one guy who has been waiting for 2 years. Spence needs to fight his mandatory. Needs to fight his mandatory. Abdukakhorov. Need to fight his mandatory. Dad need to fight his mandatory. Shit. You gonna be paying for that? Oh yeah. Oh, is that a pay-per-view fight? Is that a pay-per-view fight? Ugas versus Errol Spence. Would you see a pay-per-view with Ugas and Errol Spence? How much you willing to pay? How much you willing to pay for Ugas versus Errol Spence? Huh?
$40. $40. $40. Look, man.
How much you willing to spend? Huh? How much you willing to spend? Free Smoke Friday. I'm going here for a short while, and then I'm going to go to you, my brother Black Brown. Just for a short period of time, a short while. The truth. Pancho for one more time. Pancho singing for Tony. Pancho.
Anyway. Dennis told me. Dennis let us know. Said it never means me. Had a mother bone. What do you mean? A screaming one out low. Dennis started show man. 2090 feet.
Pancho! I got 5 on it. You got 5 on it. Oh, man. Yo, but look, I don't want to hear nobody holding anything in hostage, man. Ain't nothing standing in the way of Bud and Spence. So I don't want to hear this welterweight division stuff holding hostage. Manny Pacquiao has given here. They put him on recess. Here, make the fight, y'all. Make the fight. And this is what I say in my last video about it. Why I said, yeah, it is just due for Manny Pacquiao to vacate or to be stripped, right? Because he's inactive. But if he's gonna strip or vacate the title and y'all not gonna capitalize off it, then why scream vacate the title for Manny Pacquiao? I mean, Manny Pacquiao need to vacate, strip Manny Pacquiao. If they do not capitalize off this, immediately capitalize off this. I don't want to hear it. You better capitalize off this and give the belt right back to Manny Pacquiao. Damn it, you better capitalize off this, y'all. Because a lot of people was bitching and screaming, yo, Keith Thurman need to vacate and get stripped from his title and stuff like that. But y'all got to do something about it too. Because the fight that the fans want to see is Errol Spence and Bud. Ain't nobody standing in the way of Errol Spence and Bud but themselves. Forget about everybody. Ain't nobody holding nothing in hostage. They holding hostage. They are the one that's holding the welterweight division in hostage, because that's the fight that the fans really want to see. James, what's good? First time, how you doing, sir? I'm doing great, James Kelly. I'm doing wonderful. Boxing is good. Boxing is great. Boxing is good. Boxing is great. Boxing is alive and well, not dead. It got great momentum. Good looking out, my brother. I appreciate that. What the fuck is really going on in boxing? Boxing is okay. Boxing is good. It's that if a person is only thinking about 10 fighters, 7 fighters, You will be frustrated, but there's a lot of good things happening in the sport of boxing. There are great phenom in the sport of boxing. We need to learn to enjoy the journey of fighters. We cannot be looking at fighters like it's pit bulls and chickens and whatever. Let's enjoy the process. We got great phenom in the sport of boxing in the lightweight division. We got Shakur Stevenson. We gotta see where he's gonna go. We got Edgar Berlanga. David Benavidez is still young, 24 years old. Like, yo, he's calling out too. He's calling out the Charlos. He's calling out the to fight big fights as well. Let's give it time. Let's give it time. I think that this new generation is really gonna set the tone and making fights. I think they're gonna say F the belts, but they're gonna have good fights. That's what I believe. Nah, I don't have live call-ins. I'll send the link and stuff like that, but I don't have nothing hooked up on the phone or nothing like that. I gotta do it soon though. I gotta do it soon, brother. Good looking out, bro. I appreciate that. I'm glad Manny got stripped. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't lose anything. He don't lose anything for being stripped. He got nothing to lose. He really got nothing to lose. Manny Pacquiao is still the cash cow with or without the belts. Punch, would it be Caden Plant versus Canelo Alvarez? He already got here. The reports are saying that he already got that down pack with Billy Joe Saunders. Billy Joe Saunders in May. Maybe he get Caden Plant. In September, Mexican Independence Day. But I think that people need to stopping their career and stopping their legacy until they get the Canelo fight. Saludo, LT. Saludo, mi gente. I like Shakur. Yeah, man. Shakur is a beast, man. He's a beast. Ernesto, yeah. September 11th, Plant. Yes. Let me send the link, man. Let's chop it up a little bit, man. Hold on. All my boys already. Yeah, man. Damn. Yo, we going out there soon. What up, Punch? What's good? No ZD now. What's good? Man again. Órale, LT. Sí. Let me see. Hold on. Send the link. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, my fault. Had to do a couple of things, y'all. Do a couple of things out here. So, Cannon Plant fighting low opposition. Billy Joe not fighting all, just waiting for Canelo payday. Exactly, Mike. Exactly. I'm tired of that. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? When I was interviewing Demetrius Andre, he was saying the same thing. He's saying, Canelo Alvarez gonna lock down fighters, and it's gonna be hard for him to get these type of fights. They're already locked down for Canelo. They're not gonna risk that fight. I think that's messed up too, man. I think it actually contradicts the belief that you don't overlook your opponent when you're already making a deal, overlooking your opponent. So we got a question as well. Major Key Boxing at the building. What's good?
Yo, I'm feeling upset, man. I just bumped into this dude at the club named Poncho, and we tried to do a freestyle and shit battle, and that motherfucker ripped me up, yo. That dude Poncho, you know what I'm saying? I just got ripped up at the club, dog. So
who about Poncho?
Yeah, bro, that dude is sick, bro. You ever heard Poncho?
Come on, man. Poncho is cool, man. All he does is want to sing and stuff like that.
Nah, bro, I think that's freestyle champion. That's freestyle champion, bro. Freestyle Friday champion, bro. I didn't even know that he had bars like that. I came up to him.
Dennis told me, Dennis let us know. Said it never means me. Had a medic bone. What do you mean?
Mira be dissing my boy Poncho, Major Key Boxing. Don't be dissing my boy Poncho.
No, he dissed me, bro. He ripped me up, bro. And then after that, he tied my shoes, bro. And he said, yo, good luck. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? He just disrespecting me, bro. Like a whole group of chicks looking at me and shit. I was like, damn, bro. And I just walked off, man. I had to come home, and then I seen you with live. So what's going on?
How do you feel about Manny Pacquiao being stripped? Or let's put it this way. Let's put it. He's recess. He's a recess champion.
Yeah. The recess is because they already know that they want to see what he's going to do. They want to collect that sanction fee off of the next.
Yeah, they can't let him go.
Exactly.
They can't let him go.
Yo, if the WBC sent 2 emails to Devin Haney, that you know they're not the WBA that's not even as prestige as the WBC is not gonna let go of fucking Pacquiao, man, like that. They're gonna try to collect in the long run. You know what I mean? And my bad for the background noise, man. It's Friday. Everybody with their motherfucking Hondas and fucking mufflers out here in Florida. But anyway, yeah. So obviously they're not gonna try to let him go completely. They might send him an email later on and say, hey, you know, all right, you good now. You just say, come back, we need you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's all I think about it. But he deserved to, you know, he hasn't defended since July of 2019, right?
Yeah.
So it's basically over 18 months. That's a year and a half, bro. Yeah, man. So, you know,
let me send this link.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is, bro.
I'm saying this link for a little while, and then I'm gonna go to Black and Brown. Let me chop it up.
No doubt. But it makes it interesting, Punch, the fact that Ugas gets elevated. So now you know it's in-house with Spence, but damn, it would be great if they can make that fight with Terrence Crawford. But he doesn't have a promoter that can throw that much money at the PBC to make it more worth their while to invest in Crawford. That's what sucks right now, bro. You see what I'm saying? Because there needs to be somebody as a promoter right now to throw more money than what they would make to bring it back to him, because then he would have more leverage for the bigger fight against Spence. And that's the crazy part, man. That's the really crazy part right now, bro.
Yeah. Look, I just don't want to hear nobody saying that anybody holding anything hostage in the welterweight division. They not. That's it. Like, it's freed up. And if it's getting freed up, let's see the fight that the fans really want to see. The fans want to see Spence and Bud, but ain't nobody standing in the way of that fight. So I hate when people say somebody else is holding the welterweight division hostage.
Well, let me say it first on your platform, since this is breaking news, right? If the PBC has the fucking nerve to do a rematch with Ugas and Porter, or do Ugas and Thurman, they're not helping the sport, because they're trying to keep it in-house to make more money, to do a build-up and avoid Terrence Crawford to keep it in-house money. So they're not looking out for the best interests of Errol Spence or Terrence Crawford or the sport of boxing.
Well, to be honest, let's say Al Heyman, I said this a lot of time. He's not here for the boxing. Mm-hmm. He's here for his clients. So he's not here to make, the boxing world. He don't care about Bud. He doesn't care about what everybody else is doing. He only cares about his clients. Right. And I figured that out a long time ago. This is why Al Heyman is good to his fighters. If he's good to his fighter, he's just good to his fighter, just like a financial advisor. He's not working for Punch. He's working for Major Key Boxing. And then I'll tell you, but why you spending your money like that, Major Key? Why is your fucking financial advisor, man? He's fucking shit up. He don't want us to go in business, man.
Right. No, but what I'm saying is that this is a moment right now that people can recall. If this happens, right, in the future, those particular circumstances of him avoiding the Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence fight and throw somebody in the mix against Ugas, right?
Mm-hmm.
To delay it, to then get more money off of Spence and Ugas, then you already know this is evidence because well, you said it. And people know it, right? But this is one of those things where you can already foresee if you do that, then you're fucking you're fucking up the sport. You already like proven, like because I'm sure he's gonna look at it from a business strategy. Yo, I could do this, but if he does it and everybody can see, they can foresee what he's gonna do. Then this is evidence right now that we can hold him accountable to in the future. Because in the future, there's gonna be like a whole. There's going to be narrative pushers. Oh, no, that never happened, yo. This and that, blah, 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 blah. Well, right now, you can tell. So right now, pay attention to the future because if that happens, you heard it here. You know what I'm saying? Like this is just facts. It's going to happen like that because he's not going to want to put, Crawford against Ugas. He's not going to want to do anybody on any other side. He's going to, and I don't even think he wants Errol Spence right away. If he does, he's just, then I may think if he does it, I'm going to give him props because then I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe he's just trying to gain leverage on that the negotiation against Terrence Crawford. That makes sense.
We'll see if Ugas is winning the fight, Spence right away. I mean, we seen guys that look at and the people talk about the Latino fighters, right?
Mm-hmm.
Teofimo Lopez didn't have to fight Lomachenko back to back. Jason Rosario didn't have to fight Charlo right away. He could have milked that and give him an easy fight, get a payday, and then go with Charlo and still get a payday.
Right.
But they wanted greatness. Maybe Ugas is gonna do the same thing. He could probably make easy. He just got the title, so he could get like a voluntary fight. But I think the only reason they did a recess is because there's something down the pipeline. There's a fight that I feel like they're going to
mandate.
I don't know, mandate, or maybe they're already in the works. I see Ugas Spence or Ugas and Thurman. That's what I see, to be honest. Okay. Rap star, boxing, knowledge in the building, England, UK, stand up. What's up, bruv?
What's happening, brethren? And I've got to tell you, we got the three of the loudest guys in YTBC in one platform.
What want me you?
Yeah, man, everything good, bro. Everything good. But let me just explain this to the casuals.
What
does the Manny Pacquiao recess title mean? Does it mean when he comes back to the ring, he can fight for that title? Can you explain what this means, please?
Well, the recess is sometimes they just give you the title right back, or you will have to fight the guy that's holding the belt. See, that's what it is with belt federation. See, the thing is, they change the rules all the damn time. They change it on the go. First, before to become a Super WBA, you will have to defend the WBA 5 straight times, and then they elevate you as Super WBA. Then they changed it to, if you're gonna unify, then you could be elevated to Super WBA. You understand what I'm trying to say? They have changed it. Remember, Marcos Maidana was a regular champion before he fought, a regular WBA champion before Floyd Mayweather got elevated for Super WBA. I think in this situation, probably they just should have kept the regular WBA and just be like, whatever, just vanish the Super WBA for now and just keep him as the actual regular. So little by little, we could move away from the Super WBA, from franchise and stuff like that. There was a perfect time. You don't have to elevate him. Just that's it. That he vacated the title, and now we're focused on the regular WBA title. I think that should have been that. I think that should have happened, in my opinion. But whatever.
So you're still confusing me. If Manny Pacquiao comes back, he can fight for that Super WBA title. That's
what's called recess.
That's what Devin Haney did.
Whoever's got that title, your major key. So whoever's got that title, Manny Pacquiao has the first option to get that title back. Is that correct?
Yeah, he got right away.
They've just changed the laws of boxing again.
They changed.
Devin Haney though. That's the same thing that happened with Devin Haney. That's why they call him 2-time email champion. He went into recess because of his shoulder, Came back and got the shit. He got the first time because Lomachenko was elevated. You know what I'm saying? Then they emailed him the championship. Then after that, his shoulder was hurt, and they put him in recess. And then they sent him an email again. Hey, you know, well, from what I understand, he requested it, but you know they still gave it to him. You know what I'm saying?
But this is the greed of the WBA. You become a recess. Look, Devin Haney became a recess because he had surgery. Who else became a recess? What's his name? Obali. Remember that Donito Donaire was supposed to be fighting for the WBC strap, but Obali had surgery. He was injured. But Manny Pacquiao, it's nothing standing in the way. This is just putting him on recess for what though? He get injured, he have surgery, and this is when they're playing games now. They're playing games. Because they know that sanctioning fee right there, Manny Pacquiao, they can't let go of that. They don't want to let go of that.
Because it's percentage.
So let's keep it clean. Do sanctioning bodies, they have a meeting within themselves and they change the laws as they go around. So does the sanctioning body change the law and then it goes to the Boxing Federation and the Boxing Federation approves it every time, Punch? How does it work?
Yo, that's what we're talking about. They change it all the time.
And when you got Mauricio Suleiman being able to change it live on the air, on the flip, whatever, he flip-flops like a motherfucker, being recorded, and they see he could get away with it, then it's like, okay, well, let's fucking do the same shit. You know what I'm saying? We want to keep that sanctioning fee too, because it's a percentage of the purse. And who brings a big purse?
Yeah, I just want to
Manny Pacquiao brings a big purse.
So let's read. The WBA, according to its Rule C14, dictates that champions and their teams are required to know the WBA rules and regulations. Rule C22-24 states that when a champion is unable to defend the belt for medical, legal, or other reasons beyond his control, remember, beyond his control, because I do believe he does have control to fight.
Yeah, but what you're saying is then the sanctioning body is in charge of everything. The sanctioning body can tell the fighter and their camp what the new rule is.
Hold on.
So there's nobody. So let me
finish reading. Go ahead. Beyond his control, he may be named champion in recess. The medical reasons must be documented before the WBA medical committee, while the legal reasons must be evidenced before the legal director and the championship committee. Meaning that you only be put on recess. Only be put on recess for these particular matters. Now, this is just voluntarily putting Manny Pacquiao on recess. That's the point where I'm like, okay, it's unfair.
So let's keep it clean for the casuals. There's nobody above a sanctioning body. Sanctioning body who runs their organization, they're the ones who can change the laws if they want, and nobody can stop them.
Of course, that's the way it is.
So there's nobody above a sanctioning body.
Fighters are always going to be above sanctioning bodies. They don't have to pay attention to the sanctioning bodies.
Yeah, that's true.
The guys that are champion, they don't have to pay. I mean, they don't have to worry about no sanctioning bodies. You know,
the only thing that can regulate anything like that is the states, and that's why you have certain states that they mingle with. You know what I'm saying, and those particular states that they mingle with, you know what I mean, allow them to get away with certain things. You know what I mean? They're already in bed with them. You know what I'm saying? Like Nevada. You know what I'm saying? Like because you have the Athletic State Commission, you know what I'm saying, for each state. So that's why you got them fucking with certain states, because they already know that that commission is gonna also make some money, and so they're willing to let shit slide for that extra money. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yo, James Kelly, I think you're frozen. You hear me?
What's up, bro?
What's good?
Hey, what's up, man?
Frozen? Oh, all right. Let me.
Okay. Okay, I'm good. I feel
now. Good.
How you feel?
Yes, sir.
Can you feel me? Hey, all is good, man. Be advised. Hold up. Man.
Yeah. Say it again. Cause you.
He needs to go out and come back.
Yeah, you might need to
I need to go. Yeah, you're right. I need to do something real quick.
Yeah, go back out and come back in.
Okay, my friend.
All right.
So look, I think the chat agrees with me. Joanna Diaz says, "Yeah, rap star, you're right. the sanctioning body can change the rules. And if they change the rules, like Major Key said, if they change the rules in the state gives them the approval against that fight. Is that how it works, Major Key? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, absolutely. As a matter of fact, since you're looking at the chat, because I was looking at the chat too, where Peace to World Combat Sports in the building, but it does say Kurt Lomas said Nevada, Cali, New York. See what I'm saying? Like there's certain states, and I would probably throw Washington D.C. up in there. You know what I'm saying? But there's certain states that the boxing the sanctioning bodies really fuck with because they know that they have like a upper hand, like they're in bed with them. Like I said, they're in bed with them. You know what I'm saying?
It must be in Texas as well because a lot of fights, as you know, they got to have a relationship in Texas.
Yeah, and that's because it's right by the border. You know what I'm saying? And you got a lot of great fighters coming out of Texas. You know what I'm saying? But like for example, like in Ohio, you have such great fighters coming out of there, right? For the history of the sport. But you don't have really like they're not in bed with the boxing community, so therefore you don't have a lot of fights going on in Ohio like that. You know what I'm saying? Same thing like PA. PA ain't really in bed with them like that. Maybe to some degree, but not to that extent. Like Nevada, you know what I'm saying, or Cali, or New York. You know what I'm saying?
But look how dirty the WBA super title is. Look how dirty the organization is. They want to give it to Ugas, so Ugas can keep it momentum and make money from Ugas. But as soon as Manny Pacquiao's ready, they want Manny Pacquiao to fight for it so they can earn their money from Manny Pacquiao. You see how dirty that is?
Of course.
Yeah.
That's the way it is.
That's dirty. That's proper dirty. What they're saying is, Ugas, we're going to give it to you temporary. We're going to give you it in a pawn shop. We're going to pawn this fucking belt to you. But as soon as Manny Pacquiao wants his belt back, you better get ready.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think that's really dirty, Major Key. What that's showing me is that the sanctioning body doesn't want to build the champions. They just want the best money for the highest prize fighter. Let's keep it clean. The sanctioning body does not look out for the champion. They look out for who's the highest paid fighter so they can earn their 3-4% from that purse.
Yep.
That's all they're fucking interested in, Major Key, because they want to feed their families.
Yep.
And punch.
Yep.
There's no integrity for the sport of boxing.
Give me 1 second, y'all.
Keep bank account.
Keep cooking. Give me a second. Keep cooking.
Yeah, so the integrity is the bank account. See, Manny Pacquiao earns over $20 million per fight. So if he comes back, they definitely want him to represent the WBA. You see what I mean? Right now, it's like a pawn shop. It's like we're pawning the belt.
Let me piggyback off of that. You see, like Ellie Sekback made a survey today talking about if Canelo beats Abner Yildirim and beats Billy Joe Saunders in May, who should he fight in September? Did you know like over 50% said Charlo and like 11% said Plant? And I'm like, what the fuck are these casuals talking about, man? Like if he's trying, the reason he's there is to become undisputed. And people are like, oh, the better fight is Charlo. I'm like, well, Charlo needs to move up, number one, make his name credible, and make it worth $20 million, which is his bare minimum, because he was making $30 million a fight with DAZN. That's why he took it to court and left the contract with Golden Boy and DAZN. So how are you expecting this man to take less money just because you think you could beat him? Everybody thinks he could beat him. You know what I'm saying? Everybody thinks that they could beat him. You know what I'm saying? So just because you think you could beat the man, make yourself valuable then. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that I wouldn't like to see the Charlo fight. I would love to see that fight. But I think Canelo whoops his ass. But I don't think that Canelo should take that just because everybody's trying to like intimidate Canelo into doing that. Canelo's right now the A-side, and he knows that. And so he's not going to take a pay cut just to fight somebody just because everybody wants to say that he's ducking Charlo when Charlo actually didn't take some offers that Canelo sent to him. Everybody knows that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Like all this shit is a little funny, and I know that's a little different from the sanctioning body thing that we were talking about. But it's all funny. All in itself is funny. The way that everything in boxing is happening is funny, and I think social media, number one, is bringing up a new way to think. And so people need to strategize based on the risks in social media. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and also we got to recognize a lot of people in the chat, they're saying that the WBC is just as corrupted as the WBA. Now, what we got to recognize about the WBC in the 70s and the 80s, Mauricio Sulaimán's dad, and it's very well documented, he had ties to the Italian gangs in New York. Mauricio Sulaimán, whether you believe it or not, had ties with the Gambinos, and he had ties with another family. And what they were doing, they were cleaning some money through him, and also they were getting fighters in position with the WBC through backhanders so they can make big money fights with those fighters. Now, Buddy McGurk, he was involved in this mess with John Gotti and Sammy the Bull. So all these people have been corrupted, Major Key, from before we've been born.
My brother. What I said was at the beginning that the WBA was taking a strategy off of the WBC route, right? And believe you me, I grew up during that time when John Gotti was out there and the Italian mafia was still alive. My mother got arrested for running numbers in the Bronx for the Italian mafia, so I know exactly what they're talking about. And yes, Las Vegas was founded by the mafia. You know what I'm saying? So of course, like that's not far-fetched at all when you come over
Hello,
here.
everybody.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, you remember Michael Franzese, that gangster, ex-gangster, Michael Franzese. He had to go and put his hand in the stand, and he told all the people how the boxing was rigged in the 80s. Like boxing was corrupted from years ago, bro.
What's good, James?
Can I say something?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Let everybody know JCK is here. What's up?
I'm chilling. How you doing, brother?
All is good, man. God bless. I hold on. Okay, hold up. Let me show the respect. Can y'all see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay, let my man speak. Go ahead. Now hold up. Now there's a pause. There's a pause there. Now my man said he's from the Bronx, right? You're from the Bronx, right?
What's good with it? Yeah, Major Key Boxing
All
in
is
the
well,
building.
man. God is good. You know what? I'm from Patterson, New Jersey. I'm from Patterson, New Jersey.
What up with it?
Oh,
he's up again. Oh, you good?
He's froze again.
No, he's
I'm
talking
back
now.
up. I'm live. I'm not frozen.
It's probably that you have a delay.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Let me
lived
slow
3 years.
down a little bit.
I lived 3 years in Passaic. What's good, man?
This is crazy. Y'all can see me moving, right? But my voice is coming right delayed. You understand?
Yeah.
Now check it out. I think
Bro, I can't hear this guy.
let me try to get close to my router, brother. Let me try to get closer.
Yeah.
I know I'm tired. No, we good. We good. Hey, look, now check it out. I was listening to you, right? You talk about Gotti. You talk about Gotti and all that, right? Oh Lord.
Yeah, okay.
Keep coming out with it, bro. It's slowing down the show.
Let me slow it down.
Bro,
Okay.
Go ahead.
Here we go. You from the Bronx, right?
Right.
I can't hear nothing, Punch.
Yeah. I think your connection is bad.
I'm doing the best I can, fellas.
No. I think it's just it's bad.
Good.
So let me touch on what I said.
Put it this way. Put it this way.
I like this show. I like this show. I think it's great.
Thanks. How about just say what you're gonna say and like don't pause so you could just have a good flow.
You speak about Gotti, the Gambinos, and all that, right? And you know what's
So what I'm saying, Punch, is that this has been going on from years, bro. in New York, it's been documented that Michael Franzese' dad, Samuel the Bull, John Gotti, the Gambinos, all of them got involved in boxing. There was a lot of backhanders taken. They were putting fighters into position.
Okay,
so
I
they
got
can make
you.
a
I
big
got
money
you. I
fight.
got you.
Go ahead.
No, I think that it's ready on delay. It's a long delay. That's what it is.
We're gonna work it out. Check it out. We're gonna work it out.
Getting frustrated, bro. They can't hear nothing with him.
Jump out, jump back in. Do it again. Do it again. Jump out, jump back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, Don King too. Don King, don't forget, he was in bed with them too, with the mafia. You know what I'm saying?
Don King was having meetings with Paul Castellano. What's his name? The guy who got killed by
Castellano, yeah, Castellano.
Shadow Ghost. What's good?
Don King
Yo,
had a
what's
big
up, man?
relationship with him, bro.
Can you hear me?
What up, Shadow?
Oh, peace.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can
I hear you
bro.
real good. Shadow Ghost. Look at the Tito Trinidad.
Oh yeah, that's my
That's a
guy,
good-
bro. That's my guy, bro.
That's
I
a
only
good-
have a favorite boxer like every other couple. Like when I mean favorite, bro, like I like everybody, bro. You know what I mean? Like every couple of years, there's a fighter that I like. Like before I was born, it was Thomas Hearns, Thomas Hitman Hearns, and then it was Tito. And I think for the new generation, like I already said, I like Chris Colbert and Boots. I think those two guys. And
What's going on?
Hey, how's it going? Hey, man, listen. Hey, I wasn't in the chat before when you was talking, but I heard everything. You from Paterson, New Jersey? I grew up there, bro. My father died. My father was murdered over there on Belmont Ave, right next to the Checkers. You remember when CCP Projects was up?
CCP Projects, Christopher Columbus Project, Alabama Project.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Fifth Ave Project.
No, hey,
Level Ave Project. Trust me, man. I'm from Patterson. I'm from Fulton Place.
Yeah, no, I was just saying, what's up, bro? Yeah, no, like, how's it going? I haven't, like, the last time I spoke to somebody from Paterson, bro, must have been years, bro. I live in Maryland now, so, like, but my family's still out there, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
I was just saying, what's up, man? Like, how you doing, bro? Because, like,
all is good, man.
Yeah.
I know with CC Projects, the Towers, Alabama Project, Fifth Ave Project, and be advised, I'm from Governor Street, Graham Ave, Fulton Place. All is good. How you doing, bro?
Good,
good,
man.
Good.
Talk to us. Talk to us.
I live in North Carolina. Yes, sir. And my family, most of my, all is good. All is good. I appreciate you saying that, man.
Yeah, man, no doubt, bro. It's good to see another brother from Paterson, bro. It's been a while, bro.
Hey, check it out.
Keep
So
it
go ahead,
moving,
man.
bro.
You was talking about the
How you
mafia
doing, my
and all
man?
that.
How you doing, my man?
I'm chilling, brother. How you doing?
There's about an 8 to 10 second delay with this dude, bro. We're trying to get this going. It's not happening.
Word is bond, man. Yes, sir. Be advised. I was in the Marine Corps, right? After I graduated from Eastside High, right? 2 weeks after I graduated.
What the fuck is going on?
Bro, I'm feeling good. Everything's kosher. I went to Wayne Tech.
Is this a troll?
It is.
Yo.
No, it's not.
I appreciate, first and foremost, I appreciate your service, bro.
Yeah,
I appreciate your service, man.
I don't think he's telling the truth because I mean the stuff he's saying is true. There's a Wayne Tech. There's Kennedy High School. There's Eastside High School.
Yes, sir. Now they got Patterson Catholic.
Yeah, Patterson Catholic. What's his name? The dude that used to play from the Sixers went over to Patterson Catholic a long time ago. I remember him. Tim Thomas, I think it was.
You know what, man? How about Eastside Park?
Yes, sir. In Riverside, I got people over on Riverside. I grew up in Patterson, bro. Yeah.
Only thing I'm worried about is like if there's no delay when you're talking to him about Patterson, why is there a delay like when we're trying to move it along? Like what's going on, bro?
I tell you what. Let's do this, everybody. Let's do this.
Oh shit, bro.
Yeah, but look. Let's do this. The host of
Nah, this ain't Terrence's brother. The chat saying, is this Terrence? No, this ain't nothing to do with Terrence.
look, we good. The host.
No, we good.
The host.
Who's the host?
No, he said the
Hey,
host.
stand by. Come on, man. Come on, my man. Come on, my man. I know you're trying to move along. Check it out. The host of the show. And let's do this. We having a good time. The host to say, look, James talk, and he pick who talk.
So what gang are you with, bro?
Let the host dictate who speak first.
No, go ahead, James Kelly. What you feel about Manny Pacquiao being stripped and Ugas versus Errol Spence?
I'm gonna tell you this, man. Hold on. Hold on. James talking. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, now you, bro. Hold up.
Bro, you drank too much alcohol today, bro.
Nah, I think it's the delay when I speak, but when Shadow goes speak, it doesn't seem like he got a delay.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Manny Pacquiao should be stripped. I like Manny Pacquiao. He's a vet. He did his thing. And look, Manny Pacquiao is not worrying about a doggone thing. He needs to be stripped and not given certain privileges. Now, look. Yes. Am I speaking?
Yes, we heard everything you said.
Pardon me?
We heard everything you said.
We good?
Yes, we did.
We good.
Is that all you wanted to say? Or you wanted to say, or you wanted to keep going? No, you can keep going. You said that Manny Pacquiao, you know, that we heard everything you said.
Okay, I can continue now.
Yes, go ahead.
Check it out. All is good. I'm enjoying this. Check it out now. Pacquiao's good. He needs to be stripped. Just because he's a vet, I like him. I think he done good. No, I got some more.
Man, he's slower than Terrence, bro.
Okay.
I think it's his Wi-Fi, bro. He over there on Governor Street. That's a badass area.
No, I'm in North Carolina.
Oh, you in North Carolina? Oh, you in North Carolina now? I was about to say.
Yeah.
It's probably your Wi-Fi over on Governor Street because the cops don't even go to Governor Street. Shit. The cops don't even go to Governor Street, so I know you ain't got good Wi-Fi. You on Governor Street.
It's something with Shadow Ghost. Where I think you have the direct.
Yeah, okay. Hey, listen, man, that was very confusing, bro.
Yeah.
Y fuera.
So let me ask everybody this. Do you think Al Heyman has got something to do with this WBA super title going to Ugas? You think Al Heyman must have something to do with this?
No. What Al Heyman? That's just politics, man. You know something got to give, man. I'm telling you, just like what they did to Ugas, when Errol Spence had to fight for Carlos Ocampo. I said Ugas been in position for all this time. They probably say, yo, Ugas, move to the WBC because you ain't gonna get we want Errol Spence to get this Dallas homecoming fight so it could be easy, so it could be spectacular and things of that nature. So that's why I put this up. Ugas was the mandatory. He was a mandatory position to get Errol Spence before Carlos Ocampo.
Hey, I wanted to speak on something just real quick. First, I wanted to say, hey, what's up, Rap Star Punch? Major Key.
Yes, Shadow Ghost. What up,
hey,
bro?
You know, one thing that usually the online shit doesn't really bother me that much or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But like when I'm getting tired of it, bro. Like all I see on all other channels, right? Like when you hear, like for instance, the whole Ryan Garcia thing, right? Like me personally, as a boxing fan, I'm upset because he said he was gonna fight Tank, but he's not. But I do understand that all he's doing is putting them to the side and taking a money fight. You know what I'm saying? Like a legacy fight, and then he'll fight him. But then when you go and you hear other people and they say, well, Manny Pacquiao, look who he gives the, when you fight Manny Pacquiao, that's a breakout fight, or people are like Terrence wants to fight him, and then that's when he'll fight Spence, you know what I'm saying? But then they're like, he gives Ryan a chance. Or like when Canelo fights Yildirim, they're like, this guy deserves a chance. So it's almost like, yo, y'all hate the dudes, but then y'all begging your favorite fighters for him to give you that chance. It doesn't, like, I don't understand that. Like, don't you understand, like, any other of those fighters can do the same thing. They could go out there and get it themselves. Like, they could, you know what I'm saying? That's what I don't understand. That's why I'm like, so you mad at the dude because he goes up in weight classes and all this other stuff, and because he's not fighting the fighter, it just, I don't know, man. And listen, and I'll be the first to say that I think Canelo needs to fight better opposition. But then again, I mean, he learned from the best. To me, I think it was Floyd, bro. He learned everything from that loss, bro. And you look at Floyd's the perfect matchmaker and shit. He's doing the same thing. It's just because it's Canelo, it's just not recognized.
And you know what, Shadow Ghost, I want to just touch on that. No, let me just say this.
Let me just kick one thing and then you can jump on. Just one quick fact. So Shadow Ghost, you touched on it. He learned it from Mayweather, right? But also Manny Pacquiao himself, right, is taking an exhibition. The only difference is that he's active. But at what age did Mayweather fight that Japanese kid at? Because I'm pretty sure he wasn't 42.
Man, he could have fought that guy when he was 60 and still beat that kid. But yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, but he was retired already. He retired. Manny Pacquiao hasn't retired. That's the thing. That Manny Pacquiao hasn't retired.
But once you haven't fought in 3 years, though, that's when they consider that you can't even be put in the Hall of Fame ballot until 3 years. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I hear exactly what you're trying to say, but you hear what I'm saying though. Like you know what I'm saying? Look, you don't see Edgar Berlanga doing that. You don't hear him saying, "Oh, this guy, look at him. Look, I can't believe these guys are getting that fighter." Nah, he just moving on. He going straight through the ranks, bro. He bulldozing through that shit.
Look, we're gonna keep this real. I think we got to just keep it real, right? Even if Jamal Charlo, Devin Haney, all these fans of theirs, right? They're shaming these fighters, which are proven, which are the #1 guys. They're trying to shame them to fight the fighters that they're fucking fans of. It doesn't work like that, bro.
But the thing is, the narratives, some of the shit that they say.
Let me just say this, bro. Who the fuck shamed Floyd Mayweather? There was nobody. When Floyd Mayweather fucking fought Roberto Guerrero, nobody shamed him. When Floyd Mayweather fucking fought Andre Berto, nobody shamed him. When Floyd Mayweather fought McGregor, nobody fucking shamed him. But they want to shame these other fighters because they're not fans of those fighters, Shadow Ghost.
But that's the thing. That's what I was gonna say. Even the boxers that some of the channels that I see that they like, that they try to, I guess their fighters will say Canelo is the best, or they think Canelo is the best, or they'll say something and then that fighter will have a completely different opinion. Like I saw a lot of channels that were upset because Charlo said he thought Fury got his ass whooped. You know,
let's be honest,
and he didn't cheat. I'm just saying, like they take that, like it's crazy. Like the shit I see on some channels, bro. It's like I don't even know if that's. I guess you can call it like fake news in a way, bro. It's like fake news. It's like they're bamboozling the casual, bro.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
Who is they? Shadow Ghost.
Okay, but you know who they are. Everybody's not stupid.
Yeah. It was who was the one? The first one I saw, it was Fanon, and then the other one
it was Fanny. Go on.
And the other one was
Drew Titanic.
I think the other guy was black guy sports, something like that. Black guy fan fight, black fan. I don't know the hell his name was. But it's just a couple of ones that I watch, and some of the stuff they're saying, I'm like, yo, that's your opinion, like, and you're trying to make it into a fact. They try to make their opinions into a fact.
No,
and that's
it's not really an opinion. They all speak.
No, that's
language.
What I'm saying.
It's all the same language, Shadow Ghost. Their fucking sound exactly the same. Fanon, Beauty Shop, Blue Balls. BFTB, all these fucking guys.
But
bro,
but look,
they
I've
sound
even said
exactly the fucking same.
I've
bro.
even said before though, I watch BTFB and listen, I'm a man. I'm a man. I'll go on other people's places and I'll tell them who I watch and who I don't watch. Like I watch him. He's never said anything disrespectful to me or whatever. But I have been on other channels, bro, where like I felt like I can't even go back on there just for the shit they were saying. And some of them they treat their own people that subscribe to them like shit. It's crazy. This shit be bugging me out, bro.
It's
Shit
like
is funny.
all the hoes sound exactly the same, bro. Exactly the same. It's fucking weird. It's like they fucking premeditate it on a mobile phone with each other and say, "This is how we're gonna cook this one today." You know what
Like
I mean?
look
It's crazy.
what's Tyson's trainer again? Fury's trainer. What was his name? I
Sugar
keep
Hill?
forgetting. Sugar Hill. Look what they. I mean, I can't believe Sugar Hill even accepted to go on there, bro. I mean, they came at that guy as if he was already convicted or something. It's
Yeah.
that shit.
I mean, at the end of the day, bro, it's just narratives. And you got to understand this, that this is a sensitive situation. When you push narratives, sensitive people, they start following that because they feel better about it. Like they're all a group. Whether you're right or wrong, it doesn't matter. It feels a part of a group. So they feel good about being part of that group. Even though they're lying, it doesn't matter to them. As far as they're concerned, they're pushing their fighter. As far as they're concerned, they're pushing the narrative. And that's all they want to do, bro. So it's nothing to do with boxing.
Well,
It's a whole different subject.
fuck the narrative that's out there. We here, we talk boxing and stuff like that. I ain't want to put no.
Yo, I got to tell my fellas, you know what I'm saying, and show some support, you know what I mean? But, appreciate you having me on, Punch, you know what I'm saying?
All right, brother.
All right,
Yeah,
have a
we
great
gotta
night.
go cook it over there soon, Major Key.
Yeah. But look, yeah, when it comes to terms of keeping it consistent, especially right here in the YTBC, we have to. We all know that unification bout is more important than anything. You know, we understand that a mandatory position is there for, they work their way, they risk their life to be in that position as well. Some of them. Now, when it comes to when people say that it trumps a mandatory, no, it does not. A mandatory, a unification bout does not trump a mandatory all the time. Within the 12-month span, yes, it could trump a mandatory, but not after the 12 months. Nah, you got to fight your mandatory. You feel me? After the 12 months, you got to fight your mandatory. But even after a year, I still want to see the unification bout. I still want to see the Bud versus Spence. I don't want to see Abdukakhorov versus Spence trump that.
Yeah, but you said earlier that the fighter is bigger than the sanctioning body and the belt. I don't think that's true, Punch.
Certain fighters.
Oh,
certain fighters are bigger. Certain fighters are look. Manny Pacquiao in a position where does he really need a belt?
Mayweather was bigger than the belts, right?
Look, this is what I mean. Like Manny Pacquiao is so big that a guy like Ryan Garcia don't care about Teofimo Lopez or Devin Haney. He'd rather fight a Manny Pacquiao, right? Because the belts and the legacy of attaining those belts is not bigger than a Manny Pacquiao to him. Just like Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman ain't had to fight Manny Pacquiao. He could have, if he could have fought Manny Pacquiao, he could have fought unification bout with Errol Spence. But what was for Keith Thurman, past Manny Pacquiao was more important. You know, he couldn't let that legacy go away. It was that fighting Manny Pacquiao was bigger to him than unifying with Errol Spence or Bud.
Okay, so let me ask everyone a question.
Yo, hold on. I want to read something in the chat. Hold on, Raps. I'm reading something in the chat. It says, "Take over, Punch, because your guests sound uneducated concerning boxing facts." Which facts? And then the other one says, "Damn."
What did we say?
I don't know.
Man, tell the motherfucker to pull up on the
Hey, shout out to World Combat Sports, bro. He's a World Combat Sports. I don't know if he's listening, but shout out to him. I watch him, and a perfect example, bro, of just speaking his opinion, bro. The shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, shout out to Edward over there. Salute to Edward, bro. But look, we got to keep it real. I think there's only a few fighters which are bigger than the sanctioning body right now. Manny Pacquiao, Canelo Alvarez, Anthony Joshua, and Tyson Fury. I think these are only few fighters, Punch, which are bigger than sanctioning bodies. But 99% fighters are not bigger than sanctioning bodies, bro.
Yo, let me ask you a question. Do you think that Ryan Garcia right now is bigger than the sanctioning bodies?
No.
if he gets to fight like a Manny Pacquiao, he's treating it like he's bigger than the sanctioning bodies.
Yeah, but he's not, because if he loses and he loses another fight, that's him finished.
I think belts and sanctioning bodies work good for those who's trying to,
Yeah, but we don't even know if it's an exhibition match or not, though. We don't even know if it's exhibition. Though,
yeah.
Right?
I'm just
like,
no. That's
you know what I mean.
That's why I said if he gets that fight. What I'm saying is that you could be bigger than the sanctioning bodies because if guys are willing to fight fights that they're not gonna earn or attain any unified belts, then there are fighters. There's Manny Pacquiao. Yes, there's people that probably like Canelo Alvarez right now, where people would rather fight Canelo Alvarez than actually go for their own legacy. That's what I was saying about the middleweight division. The middleweight division, you got Andre, Charlo, and Triple G, but they chasing Canelo Alvarez. Even before he got the titles in 168, they chasing Canelo Alvarez. They abandoning their own legacy at middleweight to go after Canelo Alvarez because for them he is bigger. He is a bigger prize than them enhancing their own legacy in the middleweight division. What's good, Ron Maxwell? What's good, World Combat?
What's up, Punch? Everybody else, shout out Ghost 81.
Hey, what's up, World Combat?
What's good, man? And that other guy over there.
Man, I'm relatively new to this, man. So I'm just gonna join the conversation. Me and you kind of rapped earlier, Punch, about the Errol Spence unification situation. So I just wanted to bring up something I always thought about boxing. It's the ultimate conflict of interest as far as the promoters versus the boxers versus, and I just think it's not spoken upon enough. I feel like if we had like how the NBA is a league, the NFL is a league. I feel like if boxing had something like that, a structure like that, we wouldn't have all these BS conversations. We wouldn't have people picking sides much because it'd be more structure. I just feel like boxing just need more structure, and then it could kill all this noise we've been having lately.
True.
But I agree with everything you've been saying though lately though, as far as the Teofimo Lopez situation and everything. So that's just my 2 cents.
Thanks. I think boxing not being constructed the way that we think it should is why they take advantage of it. It's not overseen by governments. It's not overseen by. So this is the reason why they could do whatever they want to do. That's the exact reason why in boxing I call this the gangster's playground. You could do whatever you want to do. There's no structure in boxing. They go by rules. They change their rules. Look at Manny Pacquiao is a recess champion. He didn't get injured. He don't have no legal battles, but they put him on recess champion. Why? So now if a champion says, I don't want to fight for a while, put me as a recess champion.
That's crazy.
Because there's greed. They do not want to let go of that Manny Pacquiao sanctioning fee.
Yeah, that's earlier.
Per the WBA with Manny Pacquiao, he did not meet any of the requirements per the C.22-24. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have any injuries. It wasn't anything that he wasn't, out of control of, anything he didn't have control of. So really, what does he meet? What does it meet for him to be on recess?
Nothing. He was supposed to, in reality, he's supposed, if they're going to do something about it, is be stripped or mandate him because it's supposed to be in a rule before in the 18 months. After the 18 months, that's why I was like, by January, they're supposed to vacate. Vacate, strip, or mandate him to fight. We're in January. I know something was supposed to happen in January because it reached the 18 months, right? So now they came with this recess. Now he's a recess champion. But he doesn't. But like part 22-24-24 doesn't say nothing like that. They voluntarily. Then this is the reason why a lot of people may go at one WBC and the franchise, but it's deeper than just the belts and the franchise and Super WBA. Look at the rankings. There's people in the rankings that's not there in the top 15. 1 month passes, they're number 2, they're number 4 out of nowhere. No fights happen. It's all about petitioning.
That's what happened with the Caleb Plant situation that we were talking about when before he announced he was fighting Truax. And when they did announce it, it was months late. Like I go to look at it, and you go under I think it's the IBF, but you go there and there's nobody in the number 1 vacant spot. There's nobody there in the number 2 vacant spot, and then magically now Caleb Truax is number 3, which makes him his mandatory. Well, you go back months ago, it wasn't like that before they announced the fight.
Yeah, that's why I always keep this, just so when we talk about these things, that's why I keep it right here, like these images saved. Like I said this before, like in March 22, you don't see Sean Porter in the top 10. You see Virgil Ortiz in the top 2. I mean, he's top
No,
2.
you see Abdul. Abdul was there.
No. This is an example of, look at Sean Porter, right? Right now he's number 1, but look at March 2020. He's not here. He's not top 10. It's not top 10. And if you go and see, if you go to the IBF, he's not even top 15. He's not ranked in the IBF.
Where was Sebastian Formella? Because he beat Sebastian Formella, remember?
Yeah, but even if he beats Formella, Formella's not in the IBF. Remember, that was they was fighting for the IBO. Why would he be ranked? Or look, he's not ranked. This is March 2020. We move on to July 2020. Sean Porter now is ranked number 4. Ranked number 4, but you see Virgil Ortiz number 2. Right? See number 2, Danny Silva Garcia. This is July 2020. We move on to 1 month later, August 2020, and Sean Porter's number 1.
Damn.
Yeah.
And Virgil Ortiz is still stuck in number 2.
And that's how they did it with Caleb Plant with Truax. Now there's nobody in number 1. I guess they looked at it and said, man, we can't make Truax number 1 because they all know he ain't that good. So we gotta make him number 3. And it ain't even got nobody in number 1, number 2 spot. It's absent.
But then
they kind of did that with Ocampo back in the day too. Ocampo and Ugas.
Exactly, and this is when when the fans or boxing content creators want to be selective. Now, okay, because we know Sean Porter, and we know that a rematch is good with Errol Spence or a fight with Bud and Sean Porter. We want to see Bud fight Sean Porter, but we don't give a damn about what Virgil Ortiz, that he's been in position. He's supposed to be the mandatory right now because he's been number 2 the whole year. Danny Silva Garcia went to fight for a title for versus Errol Spence. This is why Virgil Ortiz should be elevated. Why Sean Porter came out of nowhere in the span of months when he wasn't even ranking the IBF. How that happens? Because the powers that be petition for you to be in position. It's all about petitioning. It's all about petitioning. That's all. Even the ranks are rigged. Forget the titles. The titles that overshadows what's going on in the rankings.
Well, you know that Bob Arum's got a relationship with the sanctioning bodies, Punch.
All of them have it. That's the point. Yeah, Bob is always there. But the reason why we can't blame nothing on Casper the Friendly Ghost because, of course, Al, he's nowhere to be found, or we can't even blame it on Al. I'm not saying I'm blaming it on Al because he's still a manager at Advisors, but we know he got power. But we also know that there's promoters that work with him, like Samson Promotion and stuff like that.
So did you guys hear that Don King was able to take the belt from Manuel Char and let Bermain Stavern fight for it today?
Yeah, I actually saw that fight, man. He got stopped in the 11th.
Right.
And I give you another example of how it is. Jackson Martinez. Remember when Jackson Martinez fought Rolly, right? Everybody felt that Jackson Martinez won. Right. Correct? And we're saying that he should deserve a rematch, right? But Jackson Martinez was never signed to a promoter. He was actually just signed to a manager. So when I asked his camp, I ain't got in touch with the camp. I'm like, yo, you gonna go for the rematch? He's like, yo, we don't got the power to go for the rematch. We don't got the money or the power to get that rematch. Because he was only signed to a manager, so there's no promoters backing him to entice a rematch. Thus, we never seen a Rolly versus Martinez. Now, Martinez is not in a better situation when he's going to be fighting Richard Comey. But it's all about power. It's all about money. It's all about positioning. And boxing, boxing is a secret society. We wish that we could understand boxing like we understand the NBA salary cap and how much a fighter is worth, how much a fighter is making, 10-day contracts. We understand that. We understand everything about business side, but in boxing, it's not in there in our faces. It's not there. We don't know. We don't even know what the hell we talking about when we talking about finance. That's why I don't even bring up this 60-40, 70-30, because we don't even know how much they making really. What is 60-40? Right? What is 60-40? What are we talking about? What millions are we talking about with 60-40, 70-30? And man, people just arguing, yo, 60-40, no, but he should get the 60. No, Errol Spence should get the 60, but he did pay-per-view and stuff like that. You ask them, what money you talking about? What are we talking about? We don't know. We're not in the boardroom. Feel me? Just a bunch of nonsense. But boxing is a secret society. That's why fighters be laughing. be like, yo, you ask them how much you get paid, man. I can't tell you that.
It's a bunch of bullshit. Because if you remember, every rematch, the winner gets more percentage. So even if Crawford's going to get 40% in this fight, if he beats Errol Spence Jr., if he beats Errol Spence,
I'm back.
He will get 60%
Yo,
on
I'm
the
back.
next fight.
Come on, help me out.
You good.
All
you
right.
good now. You good.
All right.
Hey, what's up, man? Now we can see you, bro.
Yes,
I
sir.
just woke
What's up,
my I just woke my wife up. She was snoring. Hey, how y'all doing, man? This is JCK. Look, I had to go to my laptop. Man. Look.
Oh, he got to turn something up. I think you got two things on. That's what it is.
You think? Okay, hold up.
Do you got two windows on? Do you got the YouTube and the StreamYard on?
Wait a minute. You probably got a point now. Stand by. Stand by. Let me check it out now.
Go ahead. What's good, War Warrior?
Yo, what up, fam?
Chilling, man.
What you guys discussing right now?
Well, we talking about the politics of boxing and not understanding what the hell is going on, whether it was right or wrong for Manny Pacquiao to be put on recess champion. Not necessarily that. I think at this point he don't know he's gonna fight. You know, it's either you vacate or either be stripped. But I think the problem is now is that he's in recess, but there is no legitimate rule. There's no legitimate, how you say it, reasons within the rules why he's put in recess.
You talking? You said you're talking about Spence, right?
Manny Pacquiao.
Oh, Pac-Man. Oh yeah, because to my understanding, Pac-Man's got to fight. He's got to fight you guys, right? Because you guys the regular champ, right?
Nope.
Pacquiao don't need to fight nobody. He can pick who he fights.
No, but I thought you guys would be the mandatory, or no?
No, it doesn't matter for Pacquiao.
He's just a super champion now.
He's a super champion. He's been
Actually, punch. If I can just interrupt you for a sec, let me ask you this: why the fuck on earth is Manuel Carr the regular WBA champion, and he hasn't had a fight in like 3-4 years?
Don King.
Huh?
The politics of boxing, man. Money.
Politics, yeah. No, and here's the thing. Like, I know about the politics and this and that, but I'm saying some things are just like, obviously, you can't really do that much for a boxer. You can't keep a man a champ for 3 years if he hasn't fought. You know what I'm saying?
Why they can't? Who gonna check him?
Nobody. Exactly. That's the problem.
No. You're right, but I'm saying like the thing about corruption is you're supposed to do it in silence, right? When you got corruption. No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
no, I know that's not boxing anymore. Now they do it in front of our faces.
No, you're right.
It's just like that Andrew Maloney versus Joshua Franco when they did the slow motion for
that shit's crazy, bro.
They did the slow motion for a good half an hour. We all see. For half an hour, there's no headbutts, but they say it was a headbutt. They on instant replay. Now they like cheating the whole in front of the whole world. Like, shit, fuck it, headbutt. But where?
Yeah, man. I know. Listen, man. It drives you crazy to even like try and get logical with this shit, right? So it's best to just be like, you know what, fuck it, man. It's some corrupt shit. Ain't nothing
no. You know what it is. Also, then here's the problem. When a guy like, let's say, Ryan Garcia says, "Man, f the belts, man, that's nothing," and he's trying to he speaks on like, anybody could be champion or blah blah blah. Then he's get like, oh, he don't want to be this, he don't want to become that, because he know at a young age. I'm telling you. Yo, boxing is not gonna be the same in 3-4 years. All these young fighters, they're not gullible. They was born right. They was raised good. These are not fighters that struggling. They're not the Manny Pacquiaos of the world that they can't make a living. but fighting to feed their families and they hungry and stuff. Nah, man, these guys are smart. Devin Haney is a promoter already. Ryan Garcia already making more money outside of boxing than in boxing. He really got a Gatorade deal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
but
seen
that's
that,
bad
man.
for
And he's
boxing.
like, yeah, sorry,
That's
go ahead.
very bad for boxing. What's happening today? So
What's
these young
happening
fighters
to
can make
boxing is that
multi-million.
we know that it was built of some type of corruption and stuff like that, but now it's totally that does not have no morals. It has no principle. Boxing has none of that, zero. So these guys are not gonna risk their lives for a sport or a moment or a position for an morally position. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like, let's say, like
No,
a bunch,
absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
like a bunch of people want to see, let's say, Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney. Great fight. I want to see it too. But are they fighting are they fighting really to clarify the undisputed, or are they fighting to fix the WBC's mess? Am I risking my life to fix the WBC's mess? No.
But that's what I was talking about earlier, as far as the conflict of interest of the boxer and the promoter. You know what I'm saying? The boxers, they want to fight each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not like that's what they do. So they want to fight each other. It's just the promoters. Oh man, I want to make a certain percentage. I want to make money off of it. That's what's pretty much messing everything up right now, in my opinion.
Yo, with that being said, you know how right now we obviously got the 4 major titles, right? But I mean, that ain't even really the problem. The problem is just what I mentioned about how the WBA's got 4 champs, because they got the super, the interim, and then they got the regular
and the gold.
And the gold. Yeah, you're right.
Virgil Ortiz is the WBA gold.
Yeah, no, you're right. And I mean, like, obvious reasons are more belt holders you got. That's more sanctioning fees you're charging, right? That's more money. But you guys, okay? Because you know how the WBO wasn't big up until I think 05 or some shit. Right? Because it's like the WBO just became recognized in the past.
That was the last one to recognize as the world.
The last one, right? And I know right now that the IBO has been creeping up, and it's been like it's like trying to slide in. Like,
yo, send James the link. James wants the link, bro.
Okay.
Carry on.
Yeah,
brother.
and it's been like. Yeah, and it's been like sliding in, and it's trying to be the 5th. But do you feel like, Punch, that like the sanctioning bodies like the IBA and the WBU and those other minor ones, do you feel like eventually we are gonna have like 10 major sanctioning bodies, and like it's just gonna be great? No, I'm for real. The IBO is definitely creeping up there.
But it's like belts, fighters make the belts. Why is the IBO creeping up? Because they got Anthony Joshua supporting them, right?
Yep.
Because they got Triple G supporting them right now, right? In his last fight, right? Sean Porter just fought for it versus Formella. So you got credible fighters holding the IBO. So the IBO is becoming legitimacy while they showing it, because Triple G got it, Anthony Joshua got it, Sean Porter just got it, and now the IBO is almost like the WBO. Nobody was really respecting the WBO, but then Cotto had it, Manny Pacquiao had it, and Manny Pacquiao and Cotto actually made the WBO.
Yeah, you're right. That definitely, I would definitely say Pac-Man had a big thing.
All right. Bring me back. I'm good. I know, yo. Look, check it out. You know what, man? We got to make it a joke and make it laugh. We got to have a good time with all the COVID, all the mess that's going on, man. We all got that. Just hear me out, please. I'm sitting here trying to get back on the doggone thing. And guess what? You were right. I had 2, but it's all good. I'm good. Check it out. If someone was talking, I don't want to cut you off. Go ahead and finish what you got to say.
Nah, go ahead, James.
But I want you, the host, bring back that question you asked me an hour ago.
Damn, I forgot, man.
No, I think it was.
But it was the same.
Pacquiao, the being stripped, and Errol Spence. Now,
Manny Pacquiao being stripped, put on recess champion. What you think about Ugas versus Spence?
I'm gonna tell you something, man, and be advised. This is me. I'm not a casual boxer. I've been watching boxing since I was daggone 5? And reason I say that, I don't know how old you guys are, but you remember growing up, you know, nowadays kids, they say timeout, spanking. No, I got whoopings. You understand? I remember the commercial. Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier. And I'll never forget this. Joe Frazier said, I'm going to take my belt off and whoop you. I asked my father, hey, Dad, is he going to whoop him? Because my dad used to whoop my behind. I mean, I was messed up. I was, you know, that's how I went.
Yeah.
But that was my first impression of boxing, if you will. Talking junk, you know, pumping up the sport. And what a lot of people don't know is Joe Frazier helped Muhammad Ali out.
Yeah, yeah.
You understand? And then when Muhammad Ali, now please understand, Ali, when he was calling what do you call him? A Tom or a gorilla, he didn't mean no harm by that. He was respecting Joe Frazier for giving him money. He was promoting the fight.
Yeah, yeah.
You see? Now, let's look at today's fight. Man, I've been watching boxing forever. Let's okay. I'm a Camacho fan, I'm a Hagler fan, Sugar Ray fan, Ronnie Lockens fan. Come on, give me some more. Hearns fan. I can go back if you I'm getting old now. I'm 55. I'll be 55 in March. So check it out.
Roberto Duran.
Roberto Duran, all of them. But check how these guys threw down. Yes, they wanted money, but it wasn't really about money. It was about getting the ring, fight the best. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, check it out. I don't blame Floyd Mayweather at all. But these young cats behind Floyd want to make big money. Okay? Well, people don't know it. Well, yeah, I know, but I'm gonna share with this because I'm a boom. Floyd would go to the club, would not take a drink, would not do nothing. Get his boys, they leave. He say, look, put on your running shoes. He go run 10 miles, 2, 3 in the morning. Feel me?
Yeah.
This young man, it's funny. I'll never forget. Nassim Richards, God rest his soul. Nassim Richards.
Yes, sir.
When he was training Shane Mosley. You know how they do the interviews before the fight? He said something, man, that caught my attention big time. Okay, now, where you from? Punch Drunk Boxing. Where you from? Originally?
New York City, Harlem.
Okay.
Harlem, Washington.
Born and raised, Patterson, New Jersey. My man, who I guess he got off. He was from the Bronx. Talk about the mob.
Yeah, yeah.
Excuse me. He said something, man, that caught my attention. It's like, and he was right. You got Floyd Mayweather's father, Roger Mayweather, and his other uncle, right?
Jeff.
Yes. He told Shane, he said, look, man. No, he didn't tell Shane, he told the media, during the interviews. He said, look, Floyd don't know about no doggone street fight. He ain't had to fight. Why? The brothers was the Duke of the Block. Feel me? His father took him to the gym, 2 years old? Be advised, I give Floyd the utmost respect. I don't care what people say. Now, he says he's the best ever, but he's the best ever. He's the best in his
era.
But he's the best overall in business.
Yeah.
Feel me? Now, these young cats coming behind them, they good boxers, but they want big money. Which I don't blame them because anybody that get in that daggone ring, bro, you could die.
Yeah. Gotta be compensated right.
Yeah, you can be that. But
I like your action.
But
bro. Go ahead.
When you talk about Manny Pacquiao, I watched Manny get knocked out 3 or 4 times when he was coming through. Now listen to me. And I got to be real with this, please. If y'all hear my wife snoring, disregard her. For real. Because she's snoring. I'm here. And I watched this man come up. I remember Eric Morales bust Pacquiao's behind. Right? He came back and beat Morales, right? Now check it out. When did he get his recognition? Let's just throw some out there. Come on. When did now Pacquiao he's good, but when did he really get his recognition?
When he beat Eric Morales.
When he beat Eric Morales. Now go to the next one.
Marco Antonio Barrera.
Go to the next one.
June Manuel Marquez.
Wait a minute. Stop there.
These are free. Wait.
Yeah. Stop there, my friend.
All right, bro.
If all of you know, I'm gonna be real with you, man. Marquez had Pacquiao's number. When he first fought him, what Marquez got knocked down 3 times? Got back up and a draw? The first fight.
Yeah, we were just talking about that the other day. Yeah, I thought.
Check it out now.
I thought he came back and won. But go ahead.
Well, but we started with Eric Morales. Remember that, James?
Yes, but I'm asking you questions because I'm moving up the rank for a reason.
Yeah.
When he fought Marquez, knocked him down 3 times. Marquez got back up and fought him, and they got a draw. Second fight with Marquez. Could have went either way, right? Third fight, but now listen to me now. In between those fights, he fought De La Hoya. You know what, man?
No, he fought De La Hoya after.
No, yeah, but yeah, in between, I'm trying to say, in between the 4 fights they had, he fought De La Hoya. He fought daggone
Ricky Hatton.
When he beat
he fought Hatton. He fought daggone
Cotto, Mayorga.
Now,
not Mayorga. I'm sorry, Margarito.
No, yeah,
but when he beat Oscar De La Hoya, he became a legendary.
Joshua Clottey, he beat Joshua Clottey.
Yeah, but hold on, wait a minute. Joshua Clottey.
Hey, hold on. Hey, I got something to say real quick. How you gonna mention all those? How you gonna mention all those old welterweights?
Larry. Why you can't be drinking? You know speaking? What's up, man?
Hey, how you gonna mention all those old welterweights and you don't mention Tito? There's like 15 of them.
No, man, you need to listen to me. Hey, let's show respect.
Hey, Tito Trinidad, bro. That was
no. Pacquiao never fought Trinidad.
No. I was no. Forget it.
Yeah. Hold your thoughts.
Are you trying to take something away from Pacquiao, James? What are you trying to do?
No, I'm trying to tell y'all something.
Right,
I ain't trying to take nothing from Pacquiao. I can't blame him, but I blame the ones that he beat. Why? De La Hoya fought him and thought because he was bigger than him, he could knock him out. Right? So really, did De La Hoya come in shape? No. He made him sit on the bench. He stopped him. I can't beat him. He could have beat him if he was in shape, but Cotto thought because he was bigger. Now listen to me, people, please. Cotto thought he was bigger, and Cotto got stopped. It's a psyche. You understand me? He fought. Now this is the one I was upset with. Shane Mosley.
Okay.
Daggone, man. That pissed me off. And Shane, one of the baddest ones out there. Look, Pacquiao hit Shane.
Shane got knocked down, James. Remember?
Yeah, he got knocked down, man.
Knocked him fucking out, bro.
Look. No, he didn't knock him out, but he knocked him down. And look, went back to the corner. And now I see Richardson. He said, "Look, man, I can't feel my leg." I said, "What?"
Yeah, he wanted to quit.
What the world's happening here?
Hey, he wanted to quit, James. Shane Mosley wanted to quit.
He did. He wanted to quit, and it messed me up. All I'm asking you guys to listen to me. They took for granted that Pacquiao was smaller, and they was just going to use his size and beat him. Now, when he beat them all, Pacquiao the big legend, right? Right? But when he fought Marquez, he had a hard time. Now help me out with this now, please, fellas, because you look.
Because
man,
Marquez knew how to fight him, bro.
Yes, sir. And guess what? If those guys like Cotto, forget Ricky Hatton. I ain't talking about him because daggone Mayweather beat Hatton, He beat Cotto. He beat daggone everybody before Pacquiao did. So I ain't worried about Ricky Hatton. Forget him.
Ricky Hatton got knocked the fuck out, bro.
Yeah, and I'm talking about he got
Listen, let
knocked
me
out
just
because
tell you this. Let me just keep it clean.
Mayweather knocked him out with a.
James. No, fuck you. Listen to this one, bro.
Pardon me, son.
No,
Don't
you gotta
cuss,
listen
man.
to this, bro.
Don't
You gotta
cuss. Oh,
listen. Manny Pacquiao
brother.
destroyed his opponent.
Wait, Rapstar.
Look, man.
Mayweather. Listen, Manny Pacquiao did more damage to those opponents than Mayweather did, bro.
I didn't cut you, my man. You didn't hear me. You're not listening. You must be drinking. Now,
I'm drinking
you
some
must be drinking.
moonshine.
Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something, my man. I respect you. Please respect me.
Yeah, Rapstar.
I told you my wife is up here asleep.
Yeah, but we gotta keep it clean, Punch. That if he's gonna take it off of Manny Pacquiao, you gotta take it from Mayweather, because Mayweather was fighting people like Berto, Roberto.
Are you
Guerrero,
retarded?
And Mayweather was making Canelo.
Are you
come to a
retarded, man?
catchweight.
Are you
Remember this,
retarded,
Punch.
bro? You don't know
Mayweather
about
was
boxing.
making all his
I'm gonna tell you
fighters come
something.
to a
You watch
catchweight, bro.
Mayweather. Look how Mayweather managed his career.
Go get him, James.
You best and bust the move now. Check it out. When Mayweather was coming up, look, I'm gonna tell you something. I love Mayweather, but I wasn't sold on Mayweather till he fought Corrales. What? Man, he knocked Corrales down, and Corrales like a rag doll.
Rest in peace,
Feel me?
Corrales. Rest in peace.
I mean, he knocked it like it was 5, 6 times. What?
Yeah. That was Pretty Boy Floyd.
Now, before
Pretty
you
Boy
talk
Floyd
to James
was a
C.
dude.
Kelly, about boxing, son, I've been watching boxing probably before you were born.
So you
Take
already
to the
know
bank.
there's two sides to Mayweather. There was Pretty Boy Floyd, and then there was Money Bitch Mayweather.
Yeah, well, Pretty Boy Floyd was busting them up.
Yeah, he was
and
the man.
stopping them. When he
was the
started
dog.
making money,
He was
when
the
he became
fucking
Money
dog.
Mayweather, no, stop. When he became Money Mayweather, his hands were so brittle, he had to start doing different things. And so his defense was so tight. Look. Let me clear this up right now. Canelo.
As good as
No, come on, son. You know what? I can tell right now, I've been watching boxing way longer than you, but be advised, check it out. When Mayweather fought, daggone Canelo.
Motherfucker, bro. Go ahead.
Pardon me? Come on, why you gotta cuss, man?
Dude, so of course you have been watching it long.
Show some respect. I asked you
bro.
that. You know, come on now. This is good. You know, this is my first time on this. But we all got to respect each other and be advised. I am from the way, Patterson, New Jersey, right across the bridge from the Bronx, Manhattan. I know about it.
That's right.
BX
Tell
in the
him
building.
Tell him about Governor Street, bro. That shit crazy over there, man.
Governor Street, Graham Ave, which is Rosa Parks Boulevard now. Huh? Fulton Place. Come on, feet. Look, just because I left home, that didn't mean I didn't visit home.
And them Jamaicans over there, 10th Ave, bro. I don't know if they're still selling out there. I used to get some raw ass weed out there, bro.
Let me tell you what. Before I'm gonna get back to boxing real quick, but I want y'all to hear the history of what my man's talking about. Look, I took my wife up after the 2001 9/11. Okay, the Twin Towers. Remember that?
Who doesn't know that one, bro?
I went the next year because I was going to go 2001, and I thought about it because I was going to take my kids and everybody, you know, because, you know, growing up in Patterson, going to New York was like going across the street. Go to Bronx Zoo, Rockefeller Center, all that. Look, come on now. Come on. I know where I'm at. Come on, baby. Don't play me because I know what's up, Jack. Now,
right, yeah.
If I'm saying something wrong, y'all tell me right now.
Point with the Manny Pacquiao, man.
I mean, we had the dollar buses, bro. The dollar buses take you to the.
Hey, bro.
You know what I mean? Yo, I know what he's saying. Listen, I feel what he's saying.
I paid two.
Bro. I know what he's talking about, bro.
I paid two to go to Port Authority.
Feel me? I hear you saying, man.
And look. Now check it out, cuz you from Patterson. Check it out. I couldn't tell my mother. I couldn't tell her that, but it didn't matter. Cause I had my brother-in-law, had my brother, had my cousin. We all go roll over there to the Bronx, Manhattan, get some nice chiba, Tonight's Chiba, huh?
And what else? And
How
what
that
else?
turn?
And what else? Just Chiba. That's it.
Well, that's all I got. That's all I got. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That's all I got. And look, check it out, cuz I was in the Marine Corps, right? And I came home on leave, and it was cold too, bro. And I tell people, the North Carolinians, man, they don't know nothing about the city. They think you got big buildings that's gonna cut the cold off. Nah, bro. Jack Frost come around that corner on them daggone buildings, Jack, is cutting you up. But I'll never forget, man, we went to this joint. It was downstairs. You know how they got areas down, the clubs, all that downstairs. And I'll never forget it. My big brother, man, he knew what I wanted. I want some sex, right? And my man, the dude that was at the counter, when I first saw him, he didn't have he was just straight up. Well, when we asked for the Chiba, this dude went to the back, brought back a daggone big box, and he had a shotgun. I bought my daggone dime bag, but that bag was chunky like this, but it's all cool. Anyway, all I'm saying, man, look, let's get back to where we at with Pacquiao. You understand me? Y'all know I'm crazy. It's all real. Yeah. And no, I'm not drinking.
Hey, James.
Anyway.
Hey, James, can I say something, though? I want to say something. And listen, and this is just speak on what you're saying. Because, listen, I'm not as old as you, but I'm from Patterson. So we have something in common. And I've always watched boxing. And I say, in my opinion, Floyd is the best in his era. But can we both agree that, and listen to me, let me finish, because I'm going to say something.
Yes, sir.
It's like my man, what's his name? Ron Maxwell said, there's difference of when it comes to the with the promoters and fans and difference of opinions. Like, I'm gonna take it like this: Floyd fought at the welterweight division, right? We all know that, right? So and I'm saying this for a reason. I'm gonna bring it back just because I love my boy Tito. I'm gonna say something. So look at Tito's. If I'm gonna just mention. If we go on by of opinion, he beat Hector Camacho, Obakar, Campus, Freddie Pendleton, Troy Reuters. He bought David Reed, Oscar De La Hoya, Fernando Vargas, William Joppy. These are champion Pernell Whitaker. Hector Camacho.
You on point with that? But
yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
No,
I'm just saying. Objectively, people look at things different and could say, "Wow, well, damn, he was fighting." No, I'm not saying you don't, but I'm saying people could say he was fighting champion after champion after champion in their prime.
That's why when he fought De La Hoya, and De La Hoya ran for the last 4 rounds. You gotta look at it, man. And look,
I'm just saying people could look at you could see why there's a difference of opinion with people.
Tito is awesome. Please hear me when I tell you this. And I want y'all to understand this also. And this may sound biased, racist. I don't mean to be that way. De La Hoya was what? A pretty boy, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. They pimped him. They pimped him. And now De La Hoya was good when he was younger. Out of the Olympics, gold medal. But De La Hoya, man, once he started getting hit, think about how he did his thing. Because I'm going to tell you right now, Tito Trinidad was a pretty boy too and was undefeated. Therefore, when De La Hoya ran from him, he thought he was going to win the fight. Nah, bro. Tito Trinidad was a bad dude, Jack. And that's real. William Joppy, now, he from D.C. William Joppy did what he could, but Tito didn't play. Fernando Vargas, California. I give Fernando some credit because when Tito dropped him the first time, he got back up. Then he dropped Tito. Then Tito came back and destroyed him. Come on now.
After Tito got that smack from his dad, he comes out like a monster.
Man, he look. He went out there and destroyed Fernando Vargas. Bottom line. What I'm trying to get the point to with Pacquiao, he fought a De La Hoya that was not in shape, past his time. He fought a doggone Cotto who was now listen to me. Maybe my man raps were with cement. all y'all saw the fight with Margarita and Cotto, right?
Yeah.
Check out how Cotto was working him, man. He was working him, hitting him, but he was running. He didn't know how to circle. He ran too much in a widespread that he got tired. He didn't know how to circle him. Man, let me tell you something, man. Margarita didn't give a damn. He was getting beat up, and Cotto was hitting him. I remember Cotto going back to the daggone corner, and I don't even understand Spanish. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. Man, he went out there and punished Cotto. That daggone Jim Lampley was crying. Uh-oh. Talk to me, fellas. Right or wrong? What?
No, hey, I agree. That's why I got Tito as my number one.
No, Tito cool.
No, I'm saying, hold. I just want to say one thing. Listen, we all have our own, we all have our own people or whatever. I'm Puerto Rican, so of course I'm gonna love he's
you
like
black
one of my.
too, man. You black.
Yeah, I know Taino Indians. I know my history, bro. My Taino
black?
Indians. Like, yeah, I know my history, bro. I know my history.
I'm picking.
What I'm saying,
man. Come on, I'm picking.
I know, no, just because that was a subject that came up weeks ago, so I know you wasn't here for that. That shit started the whole.
Everybody in the world black.
Yeah, well, look, check it out. But that's why I got Tito as number one, bro. Because Tito, you ain't never see him. In my opinion, as far as the Puerto Rican fighters, when people say the Puerto Rican fighter, I say him because he ain't never ran, bro.
He never ran.
Never see him go backwards,
but that was his downfall.
He go forward, bro. I know that
was his downfall.
It was his downfall.
That was his downfall.
He ain't
Yes,
never
it
go
was.
backwards, bro.
It was his downfall.
It was all heart,
Can
bro.
I tell you why? Can I tell you why?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
When he fought Bernard Hopkins, his father told Tito that he was gonna knock Bernard out. Now look, I've been watching Bernard since he got out of prison. He from Philly, and that's word is bomb. Then you take this to the BANK. Bernard was a master, and you can feel it.
He was naturally bigger as well.
He was naturally bigger, but let's check it out now. He wasn't stupid neither. If Tito would have caught him right, but I ain't never seen Bernard rock ever. But
that's facts. That's
Bernard was such a boxing expert. He knew that Tito's main mindset was to come to knock him out, right? Because his daddy told him. Think about it. So when Tito set his feet, where was Bernard at? Out the way. And watch how he took him. He took him into the deep waters, man. And all of a sudden, Bernard started throwing them daggone Philly uppercuts, crosses. And when I saw Tito start staggering like he was drunk, I said, that's it. That's it. Because Daddy threw in the towel, didn't he?
Yeah,
his father got him knocked out.
I think it was the last round. Yeah.
It was
he lost.
the round before.
I think it was the round before. It was 11th or 12th round. Yeah.
Either one. But his daddy got him knocked out. Why you gonna tell your son you gonna go knock this dude out, man? You should have looked at the tapes, man.
Well, he feeds off his father though, because I mean, if his father, remember when Tito used to be in the corner, his father would smack him in the face. His father,
that's what I was saying earlier.
His father would smack him in the face.
Tito got put in the canvas a lot in his career. It's just when
he did. Yes, he did.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna tell you something else.
Every time he got knocked down, he knocked that dude out.
Yeah,
he would get smacked up by his daddy, and then he would knock him out.
But guess what? He never knocked Camacho out. De La Hoya didn't knock Camacho out. Let me tell you something, man. I'm a Camacho fan. I don't give it. God rest his soul. I'm a Camacho fan.
He's a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, he's a bad dude, bro. He's a bad dude, bro.
Yes, he was. And you know what made me mad with Camacho? When he fought Rosario. Man, man.
So was
Camacho bad too, but when Rosario caught him and rocked him, Camacho was never the same. But he fought Chavez, got rocked, but lasted. He fought De La Hoya, got rocked, but lasted. Fought Tito, got rocked, but lasted. I give the man almost respect. Then he came
Camacho
up and was fighting and knocked out Sugar Ray Leonard. Huh?
Hey, James, Camacho was best at lightweight.
I used to like Frankie Randall too, the surgeon.
Lightweight.
Frankie Randall?
Hey, James,
Frankie Randall, buddy?
James.
Yes, sir, my man. Frankie Randall bust Chavez up.
Sweet Pea Pernell Whitaker, I loved him, bro. Sweet Pea.
Oh, look, man.
That was
Sweet Pea got robbed. Sweet Pea got robbed with De La Hoya. He got robbed with Chavez.
Yeah,
But James, what you talking about with Tito and Bernard Hopkins though? And you trying to relate that to Manny Pacquiao? Are you talking about the mentality going into the fight? Do you think Tito would have won that if you had a different strategy going into the fight?
With who now?
Bernard Hopkins.
I'm
trying to see where you're going at.
Now that's a good question. You know what, man? I understand what you're asking. And yes, I think it would have been a different strategy because let me tell you something. When you got a father, like you said, slapping around, boom, 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 before he even come out the daggone ring, he telling everybody he gonna knock him out. What's on Tito's mind? Focus on knocking him out. Bernard knows that. So Bernard like, okay. Soon he planted his feet, Bernard was out the way. And he waited to take him in deep waters. And man, look.
So you saying
Bernard did a job on him, bro.
Pacquiao doing that to Oscar De La Hoya, to Cotto, to
well, I'm gonna tell you what.
Let
me tell you something, man, and take this to the BA, NK, and I'm for real with this. I like Pacquiao. He brings it. And let's give him his props. He get in the ring, he gonna bring it to you, baby.
For sure.
But he bought it to guys that already been beat up already. That I'm telling you, man.
Well,
Think about it. When you get hit in the look, when you get hit in the chin.
Conversation, bro. Hear me
Pardon
out.
me?
Let me stop you. Now, do you know Miguel Cotto? What about when Miguel Cotto fought Floyd Mayweather after Manny Pacquiao?
It don't matter.
Did you see how Floyd's nose was busted up?
Are you crazy, man?
No, I'm just saying.
You can't compare Floyd. You can't even compare.
No, listen. When Miguel Cotto got knocked out by Manny Pacquiao.
You need to listen to me, son.
Styles make fights.
Yes, sir. That's why Floyd didn't lose.
You gotta give Manny Pacquiao his credit.
That's why Floyd didn't lose.
You gotta
look at the man defense
too, bro.
That's what I was going with.
I give the man credit, but you got to look at Floyd. Floyd can stand there and you can swing and you miss him.
Oh, Floyd's that dude. Floyd's that dude in my book, bro. I don't care. I don't care about anything else. In the ring, I don't care about that outside shit, your character, whatever. In the ring, skills pay the bills.
Yes, sir.
Floyd is that dude. I remember Tito saying that he would beat Floyd, and I'm thinking, how the fuck no? Tito know that, but Tito's supposed to say that shit.
In my opinion, I like Floyd. He'll make you miss on the ropes.
Yeah. And that's what's crazy, man.
But Pernell Whitaker, he'll make you miss in front of the ring, right in front of him.
Right in front of you. Now look, my brother. Based on what you just said,
some people say Sugar Ray Leonard was better than Floyd. Some people say that Sugar Ray Leonard shouldn't have fought. At 30
do you know Floyd Mayweather Sr. fought Sugar Ray Leonard?
And he got beat.
He got beat, but let me tell you something. Before he got beat, he took it to Sugar Ray.
Oh, did he?
I'm telling you, man, that family. That's why Nassim Richards, God rest his soul, said, look, man, Floyd ain't had to worry about nobody in the block. His brothers ruled the block. He ain't had to fight on the street.
You know what I like about because I hate to match up eras, because when we talk about the past, it always ends up discrediting these fighters today. And I just like to cut the eras and just give the respect in the perspective eras. But before, you would get staggered, you would get dropped, and it was nothing.
Right,
it was a fight.
Right.
You get back up, and now if a dude gets stunned, if a dude get dropped, he's exposed. It's like now they got this Mayweather effect where you can't even be touched. If you go a whole of 12 or 10 rounds, he's exposed. But back then, the dude would get dropped back up, other dude get dropped, and it was just fighting.
Look, man, let's go back to Jersey.
Could I just jump in real quick? Has anybody watched the Mayweather fight versus Chop Corley? You guys ever watch that?
Yeah, Chop did his thing.
Yeah, that's. I mean, if somebody ever wants to watch like a slugfest with Mayweather, that's.
Yeah, that was Pretty Boy. That was Pretty Boy, though.
And Zab Judah. You know what Floyd said? Zab lost to what's his name? Baltimore. Baltimore took him lightly. Mm-hmm. And then Floyd said, so what? I want to fight him. You know why? Because Floyd knew he had skills. But guess what Floyd also knew? He said, Zab fights stupid.
Yeah, that's what it's right here. Floyd won it with this.
Yeah.
Floyd won it with this.
Yeah. That's what, am I right or wrong?
No,
He said Zab fight stupid. And look, Zab, oh man. He caught Floyd big time and was doing his thing, but like Floyd said, he knew he was gonna fight stupid. Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, just like with Zab, Shane Mosley. Now listen, and I'm a Shane Mosley fan.
Floyd got a chin. They never gave him credit for it.
Yes. Oh my God, Shane Mosley.
But what do you?
Did it too?
Yo,
He
yeah,
did it too quick. He did it too
also-
quick. He
let's
should have
keep it
waited
real.
to the
Shane
middle
Mosley-
rounds before he caught him.
Yeah, but
Let me
Shane
tell you, man,
Mosley-
Shane Mosley one of the baddest boxers out there, brother. And you can say what you want because when he caught Floyd,
oh yeah, he stunned
everybody
him.
heart stopped.
He stunned him. I remember that. He stunned him.
I mean, his legs locked up 3 or 4 times.
He caught him
know what?
twice. He caught him a couple times in that round.
Yes, sir. But Floyd composure kept him.
Yeah. It was sad to
But
see
let me
Shane
ask
Mosley
you this, though, James. Let
get
me ask
caught
you
with
this.
steroids. That was bad. When we saw Shane Mosley get caught with steroids, that was bad, man. That took away
Yeah,
from his
yeah.
legacy.
And you know what
what I
else?
mean? You got to
You know
keep
what else
it real,
was bad?
man.
You know what else was bad? And know what? It really hurt me because
Shane Mosley was a drug cheat, bro. That's bad.
and man, he was. But look, if you get rid of the drugs, Shane Mosley was the baddest dude out there. Because be advised,
Of course he
Floyd Mayweather never called him out.
Yeah.
Until that.
Yo, but James, let me tell you one scenario that I thought could have really impacted Mayweather's career. I don't know if you guys remember, but Mayweather was supposed to fight Costa Zoo. You guys remember that?
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't.
I remember Costa.
Oh, you don't remember
Yeah,
that?
but I never knew that Costa Zoo and Mayweather were ever going to fight. I never heard of that.
Oh, okay, because Costa Zoo, if any of you know, he did fight Roger, right? And then
Yeah.
He
And
did.
he fought
He sure
Chavez as
did.
well.
He stopped Roger, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he
Floyd
beat
sure
Chavez.
did.
Floyd kept talking about how he wants to not really avenge, but like somewhat avenge. He wasn't really that passionate about it, but he kept talking about how they were gonna fight around the time 05 when he had his fight with Gotti, Arturo Gotti. But I really felt like one wrong punch by Costa Zoo, and I agree with you guys. I think he's got a chin, but I really felt like that would have been the fight Mayweather, could have won down, man.
No, I disagree. When he fought Corrales one of the hardest puncher dude in the doggone sport. Be advised.
Chico
Cause when he
Corrales.
look, when he fought Castillo, come on, man.
I know,
Come
but
on, man.
Look, man, but
He fought to the death. And then Floyd, he moved up. If I'm correct, he fought Floyd. And I was thinking, I'll be honest, I thought Corrales was gonna beat Floyd or catch him. Man, Floyd, man, played with my man, caught him and started dropping him like a rag doll. See, the man got that technique and that composure. You feel me? It's a technique. Boxing is an art, fellas.
Yeah.
And you got to get the
I
man
mean,
his
but we
prompt.
got to keep
Yo,
it
what
real.
y'all think? What y'all think about Ugas and Spence?
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you, Ugas. Let me tell you something. Ugas really beat Porter. I think.
I thought that too. By one.
I really do. Cause I ain't lying. Porter came out there looking like his eye all. What the what? Look,
Ugas a good
Spence
fighter.
Ugas is good, and Spence better be careful.
I mean,
You
I
feel
think it's good either way because Terrence Crawford, if Terrence Crawford want to unify, he got to go through Ugas too. So
To be
Ugas
advised,
really a good
I
fight.
think Ugas beat. I love Terrence. I'm a Terrence Crawford fan, but I think Ugas beat him
in the amateurs.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It's a good storyline if they do fight too.
That's
So it's a good fight either way. But Ugas.
Yeah, but Crawford, man, I'm sorry. Y'all hear me? And I'm gonna tell you, I love him. Okay, let me tell you why I say what I say. My man, he switch hand, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But he don't do it to confuse you. That's how he do. Some people switch hand to confuse a fighter. He just switch up and go off, and he bring it. He bring it, man.
Yeah.
And be advised, Ugas will not beat Crawford again. Garcia will not beat Crawford again. What was it? A 1-on-1, 1-1?
2-1,
yeah.
2-1, and one didn't count. Something like that. Like
Okay,
like
yeah.
one
With
of those, it
Garcia.
wasn't a prize.
With Garcia.
Okay.
With Danny Garcia. Because
Yeah,
Mikey
let me
Garcia
tell you-
also fought Bud, but Bud beat Mikey Garcia in the amateur.
Yeah, he beat Mikey
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
amateurs.
yeah. Okay. Let me tell y'all something, man. We got some good fighters out there, and y'all know what we talking about. And I'm gonna go back to Pacquiao. I ain't got nothing against Pacquiao, but I got what I got not against him. What I got against not Pacquiao is the opponents he fought that put him on the limelight. They didn't come in shape for no daggone Pacquiao because they thought they were gonna beat him because he was big. They were bigger.
But
I'm being for real.
That's not his fault. That's not
Yeah,
his
that's
fault.
No, that ain't. That's what I'm saying. That
Yeah.
ain't Pacquiao's fault. That's their fault.
Yeah.
You see?
I think you do have a legitimate point because even let's say
but
Keith
how?
Thurman no, this is what I'm saying, what he's saying, because even when Keith Thurman, when he came out and he said that this is gonna be a get back year, right? He wasn't trying to fight no hard fights, right? And then he decided to fight Manny Pacquiao, knowing he's not 100%, but because
Right.
he feel like he was a smaller guy. There's
Right.
no guy that's small that's
Right.
gonna beat me.
Right.
And he said he was going to retire Manny Pacquiao.
He's gonna retire him.
He said he's going to put him in
He
the
said,
wheelchair.
"Ain't nobody
yeah,
with short,
yeah.
ain't nobody with short arms like that is gonna beat me." So
T-Rex,
let's say,
T-Rex, yeah.
exactly. So let's say Keith Thurman,
You got
he said it
Cody
out
McGregor.
loud. He said things out loud. What them other fighters was saying inside. You feel me? What Cotto
So all
might
the
have said.
fighters-
What Margarito might have said, what De La Hoya might have said, but they didn't express it the way Keith Thurman expresses. Like how this little man is really gonna beat me. You know what? I could fight this guy 80%.
And be advised, he got
But I
in
feel
shape
like-
for that fight.
But I feel
I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying
No,
that
no.
it makes sense.
Thurman
minus the
got in
knockdown.
shape.
Keith Thurman win, in my opinion.
No, look, hold up.
Yeah,
Thurman got in
fight. That was a close
Thurman
fight.
got in shape for that fight. What I'm saying is, De La Hoya, all them other guys that thought they were bigger, they didn't put all their training to beat him.
Miguel
Thurman
Cotto was in
Thurman did and lost.
Antonio Margarito thought he was going to kill Pacquiao in the ring. He was
Man,
laughing
look,
about it.
let me
He
tell you
was
something,
laughing
bro.
about it.
You right. And guess what?
Yeah? All these
Now, hold
guys
up.
will
Now,
always go in and thinking they're going to beat him.
Yeah.
But they
Can I ask
couldn't.
you something? Help me out,
Yeah.
fellas.
Right.
Help me out. Shane Mosley. Pacquiao fought Pacquiao fought Margarita after Shane, right?
No. He fought Margarito before Shane.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Are you sure?
No, Pacquiao? You talking Pacquiao? I think he fought.
I think he fought him after. I think he fought him after Shane.
Yes, because Shane knocked out. You're right.
Margarita.
Margarita,
Because
and then later on,
Richard.
and
Not
then
seeing
Shane
Richard.
fought. Right, and then Shane fought Manny.
Yeah, because Nassim went back to the the room, the back in the room to watch him wrap the glove, wrap the
Yeah. No,
glove.
man, you're right.
And he said, "Hold up, whoa." He busted him. Cuz he busted there, but wrapping his hands and a daggone what I mean, I don't know. It was illegal. Think about it. They made him re-wrap, right? With Shane, right?
Yeah.
Shane went to work. Now, be advised. This is me. I say be advised. That's Marine Corps. You understand? You know what I'm saying?
Is it right? Everybody got their catchphrases.
You know what I'm saying? Look, the Marine Corps traumatized you, baby. You take that to the bank. Shane went to work on him, but look, I'm not saying Shane would have beat Margarita before Cotto, but people need to understand that was a daggone fight. Margarita was just taking punches, walking forward, and the only reason Cotto probably really lost because he ran out of wind from running. Okay, you know how when you spin on a fighter, right? You don't spin too wide. You spin this just enough. Cotto was like jogging, and he was catching him. Cotto bust Margarita up, but Margarita said, "I'm gonna get him. I'll never forget it. I'm gonna get him. And he walked him down. That
But-
fight destroyed both of those fighters. Cotto was never the same.
Yeah.
Margarita was never the same.
But
That's
around that time, that's when Cotto implemented. He added some wrinkles to his game. He added more movement to his game.
Yeah, he had to.
At that point,
He had to, man. Because look, if you think about it, fellas, I like Cotto, but man, Margarita beat him.
Margarita's a cheater.
Yeah, he was a cheater. And
That's
see,
all
he probably was cheating. He was cheating in, right? But nobody knew it. He beat Cotto up, man, bad, man.
I
Cotto
mean,
walking
you know-
around bloody. Jim Lammy crying.
You want to know something?
you know
When
what?
a commentator crying over a fighter.
James, you want to know
Think
something
about it.
crazy? You know how many trainers probably without even thinking about it, seeing that white powder come off of Margarito's glove, Margarito's
Right.
and the only
We
man
couldn't
that
see
catch it was Richardson. Nassim Richardson was the only
He
guy
went
that
to the
noticed it.
room. He went back there and watched. Close
Oh
up.
yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. He's the only
But you
one
know
though.
what I think would have beaten all of them?
So sorry, go ahead, Rapstar.
Go ahead,
What you
Rap.
saying?
I think he got cut. I think he got cut off. As soon as he said that, he got cut off. I think he's muted.
yeah. Nah, he's not muted. I think so.
Yeah, but
Hey,
you know,
Rap.
like, you know,
I'm
it's
just saying, there's
All right.
one welterweight. If you're gonna talk about
Start all over,
Let me
Rapstar.
just say,
Cause start all over, Rapstar.
James,
No, you got cut off, Rap. Come on back. Start
let me
again.
say this, bro. Yo, no, look. What I'm saying is, there's one welterweight that we're not speaking about right now.
Okay.
Oh, now you go with the.
oh, he's
technical
on mute
difficulties.
again. I think he's on a delay or something. Probably.
Hey, yeah, yo, Rap, man. He can't hear me.
I
His thing
think he's
cut.
on a delay. I think that's what's happening.
That was
Okay,
contagious.
can
That was
everybody-
contagious,
Hey,
James.
Rap, you went
Can you hear me
mute.
now, bro?
You went mute, Rap. We couldn't hear you.
That was
you hear me now,
contagious,
bro?
James. Now Rapstar having the technical difficulties.
Bring it back.
Well, can you hear me
together,
now?
son? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You can hear
Hey,
me, yeah?
Rapstar, let me ask you a question. Rapstar,
You know what? Time out. Before you say anything, I
Yeah.
feel bad because I'm saying, son, you guys can't be that young. I mean, y'all young. I'm 55.
Hey, bro,
What's
I'm
up?
38. I'm 38 years old, man. You can't be my dad.
Yeah, I'm 31.
I'm 38, bro.
Yeah, he could be.
No, actually, he can.
Yeah, I
man. He
can.
can.
He could be.
He can.
Oh,
He's
you
just
started
2020.
early, bro.
I was
He
shooting.
started early,
some.
bro.
I was. You know, I could have. Dang on.
Hey,
I
so
gotta
let me
stop
just say
this.
this then, if everyone can hear me. There's a welterweight
Yes, sir.
that
We good.
we need to put respect on his name. The most underachieved welterweight that Floyd Mayweather ducked was Paul Williams.
Oh yeah, for
Paul
sure.
Williams
You know what, man?
was one of the
You know
best
what? You're right.
welterweights
You're
we've
right.
Car
ever had.
accident though,
You're
too,
right.
though. But, yeah,
You're
I feel
right. But you know what
though.
happened? When he got caught by daggone, what's that?
Sergio Martinez.
Yeah.
Sergio Martinez.
Man, I saw that. I said, oh my gosh. And then he went out and got in a motorcycle accident.
Yeah. But yeah, he would have got Floyd. I feel like, in my opinion.
Yeah, but
That
the
was a
thing is,
bad
the thing
matchup.
was a Paul Williams. He got
That's a bad
forced to
matchup.
move up because nobody wanted to fight him. So he was forcing himself to move up.
Thank you, Punch.
But you
I
know
the whole
what?
story.
About
I know the whole story. I know Paul Williams. I got his number. And let me tell you something about Paul Williams. He was waiting 18 months to get the Floyd Mayweather fight. And they never gave
can
it to him.
I ask you something, Rap
They
Star?
never fucking gave it to him, bro.
Hey,
He would
Rap
have won that
Star.
fight. He
Hey,
was too
Rap
long
Star.
for him.
Rap
Too
Star.
long.
Can I ask Oh, key on mute again. Come on, man.
Yeah, go on, bro. I can hear
Hey,
you.
Rap, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Paul Williams, I like Paul. But man, Sergio Martinez suckered him in big time because of the first fight. He knew Paul was gonna try to knock him out. Check him out. So he draw. If you look, he drawed him in and did a little wild punch, and my man went to sleep.
Well, Paul Williams, yeah, Paul Williams wanted to fight because if he would have used his height all the time, he'll outbox anybody.
Anybody.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
use
you
his
know-
reach.
That's why I feel like he would have beat Floyd.
Like Thomas
hey,
Hearn.
Hey, I
Like,
was
use
gonna
your
say,
reach.
do you know who I think would have gave Floyd work? I don't know if he would have beat him, but I don't know if I mean, come on, we all boxing fans, but this guy wasn't really like famous like that. But you remember, I think it was Mighty Ivan Robinson. He fought Arturo Gotti.
Yep.
That dude was nasty.
I remember
bro.
him.
Yo,
I remember him.
Yeah, Ivan Robinson, bro. Listen, he had that style. I think he only had like 2 or 3 losses. I'm not sure, but he had that style back in his prime. Look at when he fought I think it's Gotti 1. You can watch it on YouTube. Robinson and Gotti 1. Bro, his style, I think would have gave Floyd problems.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something.
He was powerful. He was slick. He was powerful. He could bang. He could walk you down.
Yeah. I feel you, but Paul Williams was different.
Oh, no, Paul Williams was way different.
I'm gonna tell you this. Yeah, y'all may think I'm crazy. Y'all may think I'm crazy. I think. Now listen to me, please. Don't get crazy on me. Don't get crazy on me. I think Camacho would have did something to Floyd. I'm for real with that.
Oh, Prime Camacho?
Prime Camacho, baby.
Oh, yeah, that's a good fight.
Yes, sir.
He gonna keep
Camacho's defense, but that's like saying Prime Sweepy.
Sweepy would have beat both of them.
Yeah, but everybody go and watch the first ever fight with Castillo and Floyd Mayweather.
But that's easy to say. But that's easy playing the what-up game.
Commentating,
You good on that, Rap? You good on that, Rap?
Wait, let me speak. I'm gonna request everyone in the chat
earlier
to go and watch Floyd Mayweather Castillo #1, and don't listen to the commentating and tell me who won that.
Hey, bro, I ain't gotta watch it. I saw it. I saw it, and I'm gonna tell you something. Be advised. Even though I became a fan of Floyd, Castillo man, look.
Yes, sir.
Castillo got him, bro. The first fight,
yes, sir.
The first fight, Castillo got him. But look,
him and Diego Corrales had that historic fight.
And Floyd, my favorite.
Yeah, but man, Castillo had Floyd.
Yeah.
Tag on it. I ain't lying to you. It would have been a draw. I wouldn't complain.
What's good, Troy? What's good, Troy?
Hey, Troy, how you doing, sir?
Dude, I got
Hey,
a
Troy,
question.
God bless you, Troy. How you doing, bro?
How you doing,
I'm
brother?
doing good, man. Thank you. But I got a question. Why is it every time that Floyd come up is never the? We always all I hear is about this pretty boy, but I don't hear about the totality of his career.
Tell him,
There's
Troy.
always always the pretty boy nonsense. Why is that?
Look, that's just
I think it was because we all know that at a point of his career his hands was failing him and he needed to adjust.
Yeah.
But when he adjusted, it was when he was really the money made after the Gotti fight. He said it, his father said it, that after that fight that his hands took a toll real bad. After that Gotti fight.
His defense.
Okay, Punch.
He had to master his defense, man.
You know, before he moved up, his hands were brittle, right?
He'd beat anybody, in my opinion.
His hand was brittle. Yes,
no, his hand was was brittle, but he was saying that's when it really got like worse. That's when he really had to put more padding in his glove or whatever like that.
And look,
I don't got nobody beating. I can't see anybody beating the prime pretty boy Floyd. I can't.
No. But like everybody's saying, when his hand got brittle, didn't he have to get permission to get shots in his hands?
Yeah. But that was before he moved up to welterweight. He was getting those shots in his hand, man.
He had to get them, man. I'm gonna tell you, man, his hands got brittle. He was busting up.
No, but you know who else had brittle hands, brother? Pernell Whitaker had brittle hands. Tommy Hearns used to break his hand all the time too, because he punched so damn hard. He used to break his right hand all the time too. So I don't get why people focus solely on the pretty boy and not the totality of his career. Like you take a Bernard Hopkins, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some of his fights were downright ugly, but you could go through every era that he fought in and say, this is a fight I remember. That was a fight I remember. That was a fight I remember. Right? Even when he was pushing 40, you could still think of some fights that he had, like with Pascal and a whole bunch of other people.
Pavlik.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Yeah, but Troy, can I just
say
ask
that
you
about Floyd?
No, but I think it's the marketing of the fighter, the marketing of Floyd, pretty boy, the money made. Just like if you're a Hopkins fan, you'll be like, well, when Bernard Hopkins was the alien, that's when he was a problem, and he changed his name to he changed his name to
he became alien later.
Yeah, but what about Roy Jones? Roy Jones. Okay, so you look at Roy Jones Jr., right? So Roy Jones Jr. A lot of us will say prime Roy. Because after Tarver knocked him out, he wasn't the same. He didn't fight the same.
You know why?
No, hold on. Wait, can I finish? Can I finish?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay,
yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
When he was in his
Patterson on me, bro.
Nah, man, we good. when he was in his prime, we could just see that he was just nobody was beating Roy in his prime, but there was a point in time where he slowed down. His agility, his reflexes, they weren't the same. So that's why when we say Roy Jones, I would think collectively we're talking about prime, young Roy Jones.
Well, wait a minute. That's why we say fighters, brother.
Right. So Pretty Boy Floyd, that's prime. Pretty Boy
Jones.
Floyd is prime. Pretty Boy Floyd is prime.
Well, look at Roy Jones' prime. Roy Jones' prime.
I get so. Okay, brother, go ahead.
All right. Roy Jones' prime, his athleticism got him over. He didn't use his boxing skills. And if you listen, they said, man, Roy get away with so much, but his athleticism got him over. So now, back with Tarver. Man, it tripped me out because I remember Buddy McGirt. He told Tarver, yo, man, he whooping your ass. Don't ever say that to me again. Don't say that again. He went out there and he punched with Roy and he caught him. See? Because Roy can box, but he uses athleticism, all the little back, behind the back and all that. But look who he fought. Plumbers, carpenters. After Gerald McCullum got hurt, Roy mindset changed. You feel me?
Yeah, but Roy was supposed to fight that dude Nigel Benn, who beat Gerald McCullum.
Right. He
listen,
McCullum.
he ducked that fight, bro. He ducked it.
Yeah.
For
because you know what?
For $10 million.
Man, Roy got scared when Gerald McCullum fought Nigel Benn, and Nigel Benn took him with a headbutt. Was it a headbutt? It was a headbutt. Yeah. And my man's still sipping out of straws. He can't even eat, I don't know if he can even eat a hamburger.
He's in a wheelchair. Roy, he's in a wheelchair, brother. He's in a wheelchair, brother. No, he's been in the wheelchair, brother. He's been in the wheelchair.
Hold on. I thought he was able to walk for a little while.
Maybe after the fight, but he's been in that wheelchair for years.
Oh man!
But look, what we talk about a lot of fighters than their defense, like James Toney and Purnell, but they did sound punch drunk still.
You know what, man?
No, but let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. When you talk about defense,
James, let Troy speak, bro. Go on, Troy.
Right. You know, when you talk about defense, you know who always gets left out? Mike McCollum, the body snatcher. Okay. People always seem to leave his name out.
The body snatcher.
Always leave his name out. Yes, sir.
The body snatcher.
I don't think that people want to leave the name out. Is that people advertise themselves as the best defender? Like Pernell Whitaker always talked about his defense. I'm the best defense. And even after retirement, Floyd got it from me. Floyd got it from me. And then Floyd was talking about defense. So it was this marketing also about that defensive tool, that this is why people keep on talking about defense. There's other boxers that had great defense. Like let's say, for example, look at even Mike Tyson in his prime. He had hell of a defense with his peekaboo. Yeah. But that's not what we talked about. It was more about him being a knockout artist. But he had extreme defensive skills.
And he had a great jab.
I mean, that defensive skills are very, very important, James, defensive skills are very important. But you had better. Yes, you had fighters with more pop, like Julius Jackson. Who remembers Julius Jackson?
Oh yeah.
Julius Jackson.
Yeah. He was one of the baddest.
But G-Man got him though. G-Man had more pop than him.
Yeah, and Gerald McClellan was more vicious than all of them put together.
Right.
What do you think about Terry Norris?
Terrible Terry Norris. Yeah.
He had his time, but look, now he's talking like he's drunk.
No. Let me tell you about James Toney real quick. Let me tell you about James Toney. He's not punch drunk. If you sit down and have a conversation with him, he remembers everything. Dates, time. His mind is as sharp as the tip of a diamond. Now, how he speaks might be one thing, but his mind is as sharp as the tip of a diamond.
I can't understand.
But you can't. I don't think punch drunk is that you losing your mind. I think it makes you slur your words.
You just can't speak right. But James Toney, one of the best defensive fighters I've ever seen in my life. That dude,
absolutely,
will stand right there, and you can't touch him. James Toney, one of the best defense fighters I've ever seen. I give him that credit.
Who remembers Azuma Nelson? Azuma
Oh,
Nelson.
Lord,
That was a bad
you
boy.
going crazy. Oh my God.
Zoom.
Zoom,
Yeah.
zoom.
Yeah, Azuma Nelson,
Yeah.
son. That was a bad
Yeah.
boy. That was a bad boy.
Popped out.
And then look, how about my man
Mugabe. What about John Mugabe?
Well, look,
He
Hagler
was
took care of
ridiculously
Mugabe.
powerful.
Hagler took care of Mugabe, but Mugabe put something on Hagler, and for some reason, Sugar Ray Leonard said, "Man, I see something." Man, Sugar Ray Leonard lost that fight, man.
Yo, what's
No.
up, Transcend?
Let me tell you something about John the Beast Mugabe, right? He was fighting a French fighter. I can't remember the guy's name. And he went to throw a left hook, and the guy ducked under the hook. But the force, but the force of the punch, even though it missed, twisted the guy's whole body around, and he broke his leg. That's how powerful. That's how powerful John the Beast Mugabe was.
Mugabe was
I want you to picture that.
No, you're right. Mugabe was no joke.
Picture that. You know, you're actually trying to avoid a man's punch, and the force of his punch, even though it didn't land on you cleanly, made you do a 360 and break your ankle. That's how powerful that brother was.
Look, let me tell you something, man.
What you drinking there? James Jesus juice? What you got there?
Huh?
What you drinking right there? Jesus juice?
No, bro. Iced tea.
Jesus juice
with no sugar. No sugar, brother.
That's the good tea, the real tea.
Come on, man. You know what? It makes me mad because I'm a happy dude. I'm an extrovert. All I'm doing is sipping iced tea.
Yo, Transcend the Sports. What's good, man? What's good, Carlo?
What's good, brother? How are you?
Chilling, man. How you feel about your boy Manny Pacquiao being a recess champion now?
I got mixed feelings. First of all, well, because he didn't fight for 2 years, right? So, part of me is saying, well, he deserved it because he didn't defend it.
Somebody got something on. Somebody got another device on. Is it you? Is it you, Trent?
No, man. I've only got one.
Oh,
it's just my phone.
Hold up, Mr. Moonshine.
Yes, sir.
The question you just asked him, can you repeat that, please?
No, I said, what do you feel about
he was
Manny
asking
Pacquiao being a recess champion?
He was asking the guy that just joined a question. Somebody just joined in, so he's asking them. The guy was answering.
Yeah, but I didn't hear. Okay. I just want to hear. I didn't hear
It's the same question we asked everybody. We asked you it when you first came in. Your opinion about Pacquiao.
Yeah, but he's talking about something. He's talking about Pat, but he's saying
no, because the Manny Pacquiao just got stripped from his title.
Right, and I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. So I'm asking Transcend the Sports what he feel about that.
Okay, thank you. All right, thank you, bro.
What you feel, Carlo?
What's up, everybody?
Hey, how you doing, man?
I'm good. How about you, brother? The
good.
thing is, I'm a huge Manny Pacquiao fan, but also I'm a realist boxing fan here. He didn't fight for 2 years. I get that why he got stripped. Secondly, is that because he has a political career, so he can't really leave the Philippines. I know that's not really a good excuse, right? Unless someone actually comes to the Philippines, fight him there, that'd be great. But even the Philippines is kind of closed country because of COVID. Right. So, it's a bittersweet for me. Like it's okay. It's better because at least then there's an unification bout. People can actually.
Are you from the Philippines?
I'm Filipino, so yes, sir. But I'm in Canada.
Oh, you're in Canada. I've been to Angeles. I've been to Angeles.
Oh, nice. You like
it?
The
volcano.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm not from there, but I'm
85.
I'm from down south in the Philippines.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm a huge Manny Pacquiao fan. Like I said, it's a bittersweet, but I kind of like how the belt is now free, so more fighters can has a chance to fight the belt, right? So that's no problem. It's just a bittersweet for me, but it is what it is. I'm gonna tell you right now, Pacquiao's still gonna get a belt. when this pandemic's
Can I ask
over,
a
he's gonna
question?
try to get another belt.
Yeah, I mean,
Can
because
I ask
that
a question?
recess, I really,
He can get that same belt back. He's number
yeah, he
one
could
in
get
line
the
for it.
same
I feel like.
exactly. He could get that same belt
Can
back. I just don't. I just see the WBA with their greed again. I mean, it's nothing in the rule books that justifies putting Manny Pacquiao on recess.
Yeah,
it's either
see-
you strip him or either
yeah.
you make him vacate, or
Right,
you
right.
Oh, whoa,
mandate him.
Right.
hold up. I thought they just took his belt. They didn't put him on
No, he's
recess.
in
No, they
recess.
put him on
He
recess.
put him in
No,
recess.
he's in recess.
Okay.
Why?
I don't
Here's
know.
That's what we're trying to figure out.
That's what
That's
we're
how
trying
we.
to figure out.
That's stupid. That is stupid, man.
no,
Daggone,
I agree
man.
with Punch. That's what I said. I said
This man got a country
they
behind
better
him.
strip him because it doesn't apply to Manny Pacquiao. It's unfair. It would be unfair.
It's not. But why put him on recess? I mean,
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
So that's my.
I mean, I feel like honestly, it's been a pandemic. These promoters, they pockets hurting, so they got to do what they do in order to get some money, in order to make other fights. Honestly, if you want to step back and think about it from the business perspective.
Yeah.
Like,
that's the number one thing I said. It's like.
Can I ask y'all something? Can I ask y'all something?
Yes, sir.
And like you said, politics. The promoters want to make their money.
Right.
But if I'm a boxer, right? Okay, you remember everybody used to say Don King was robbing everybody?
Yeah.
But don't you know Don King was paying fighters who would never have made the money they had made. Let me tell you something. Okay, I'm boxing. Don King said I'll pay you $4 million. All right. And I know he's gonna rob me for $2 million. I would never make $2 million anywhere else. Would you? Help me out. I know. I mean, I know
what you're saying. I know what you're saying. It's like
I'm trying to strategize this shit.
Yeah.
You know. I mean, why put the man in recess? Why do they getting too caught up in the money deal?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna share this with all of you. Bob Arum is a bona fide lawyer, passed the bar, the whole shebang. So when I see Terrence Crawford, if he re-signed with him, something's wrong.
Yeah.
In that daggone contract.
But I feel like as long as we don't have fans in the stands and they're not getting that revenue, we should just expect this, honestly. Because that's a big part of it too,
true.
you know.
But Ron Maxwell.
But James, let me ask you a quick question, man, because this was to me like the star video of the week. Did you watch Mr. Moonshine's video about the ghost Al Heyman? Did you watch that video?
No, sir. No, sir.
Listen. He goes like this. Hey, I want to see Al Heyman right now. Where's Al Heyman? And he's like, there's no Al Heyman.
No, I got a video. I got a video, but
you gotta show it, man. I got a video. I'm not gonna lie. I watched that like 4 times. That was hilarious.
Al Heyman's a computer, man.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Shit, man, you Google Al Heyman, only like 2 pictures come up.
I'll show you.
I show you.
But you know what? We laugh, but we're looking at a guy, Terrence Crawford, pound for pound. And I'm not understanding. I don't understand why he resigned, but I pray that he don't resign. But for some reason, I feel Bob Arum, with his lawyer tactics, has got something. You know how you got your contracts, right? The big words, right? Then at the bottom, the little words. Look, when we was buying my house, right? Check it out. I know y'all think I'm nuts.
No, because I think what you're about to say, I think I've said this before. About creating contracts.
Yes. I let me just go here. My wife wanted more room in the house we were in for a closet, right?
She's still snoring, right? She don't want to hear this.
Oh, she got quiet. I hope she's still alive. I mean, that quiet on me. But check it out now. She wanted more room. She
motherfucker.
Huh? Pardon me?
I can't believe you can shout that much next to your wife while she's snoring, bro.
No, she got quiet. That's what I'm trying to tell you. She's quiet. So I don't know if she's snoring or listening to me, whatever. You know. this is what I'm saying. That my wife is my wife, and I love her. She's my mother. She's the mother of my 2 children. My daughter just graduated college. My son's a junior in college. I'm blessed. This is where
God
I'm
bless
going.
you.
Thank you, sir. When we had the contract for the house, she wanted a larger closet, like women do. Man, I went to a contractor. Them bad boys wanted $50,000. I said, what? That's a down payment on a daggone new house.
Yeah.
So what did I do? Thank the Lord for good credit. I built a house, man. We built a new house, and all is good. But you know what I did? When that contract was in place, yeah, I saw the big words. But I looked down. I said, look, I need some glass or magnifying glass or something. Because I was looking at the little print. That's what get a lot of people in trouble.
Yeah.
They don't read that little print, see? And that's the same with boxing. That's the same with music. That's the same with athletes and everything. But you know why? Because their mind's so focused on making big money. Yo, read the freaking contract. Music business is worse in that deal.
Yeah.
Okay, James, I want to step in here and say this. I think where most boxers, get it confused is they see the sport as the business. The sport is the vehicle. The fighter itself is a business. They're the actual business, because if you take all the boxers out of the sport, then you have nothing. You have absolutely nothing. Right?
Hey, Troy.
Yes,
Can
sir.
I ask
Go
you
ahead,
this?
man. Yeah,
Based on what you just said, that's what confuses me.
That's what confuses you?
Yeah, let me tell you why. You just said it. The boxer is a resource, but daggone, if I look, say like you or Punch Drunk or any one of you were my promoter, right? I'm the boxer. I'm the one training. I'm the one leaving my family for months to train. Look, I want to fight Mayweather. I don't need no arguments from you. But they're not doing that. Help me out, man. Tell me what's. And look, back in the day, I'll never forget. Remember, I know you guys are young, but you can't be that young. Remember Wild World of Sports?
Of course.
Remember CBS?
Of course.
Remember
the
CBS?
triumph. Of course, the triumph of victory and the tragedy of defeat.
Yeah. The guys got Evil Knievel and all that. Check it out. I remember, and I'm gonna say Hector Camacho because he was one of my favorite. What would he do? You got a boxer being at the fight being interviewed, right? Hector would come out there, walk right in front of the camera. You feel me? Promote himself. Guess what? He'll get the fight. These knuckleheads ain't doing it. And I get mad at Terrence Crawford big time, man. Because Terrence, man, get your butt up in the ring. Look him in the face. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You also have to have the personality to do that. That's not everybody's personality, man. That's why you hire agents and these loudmouth promoters to push you, because not everybody. Holyfield, perfect example. In the ring, he was nothing to play with, and you love watching him fight. Outside the ring, he was quiet as a church mouse, wasn't he?
But he got a lot of endorsement deals too.
Right. You're
right.
And you prove it right. Remember when Floyd won a fight, and then Sugar Shane walked in the ring. Floyd looked at him. That ain't Sugar Shane. That's Bernard Hopkins. In other words, he knew Bernard Hopkins pushed him in the ring to talk junk. Because that ain't, and honestly, that wasn't Shane.
All right, let me.
Hold on, let me say what's up to Love 8. Hey, what's good? What's good, H8?
Hey, how's it going, man? How's it going? Appreciate letting me hop on the panel like always. Truly. And want to say what's up to the panel and the chat room always for sure. Appreciate it all. I had a question though, man. I had a question. And I think this is a good question because it bounces off of what you talk about. If Jamal was to beat Triple G, and wouldn't he have like great leverage to fight. I'm talking about to he wouldn't be if he wouldn't have
to entice Canelo Alvarez for.
He wouldn't have to take no shit from Canelo. Maybe like, hey man, like when I think that might build up enough fan base to give him like a good power in the negotiations. Basically,
I wouldn't even fight you.
He might be doing. I mean, he should go for that though. You know what I mean?
I think that ship sailed. Honestly.
Hell yeah, it would sell, man. Shit would sell big time, man. Whew.
And I'm saying that ship sailed. Like that ship sailed. I feel like it's Pacquiao. I mean, Canelo doing bigger and better things. Like it's too many other fights he can make. He done moved up. You know, like,
but one thing I do have a problem. Even though we all know that they treating Canelo Alvarez like the sweepstakes, but I don't like also Canelo Alvarez locking down opponents, like two opponents. Like this is the reason why Billy Joe Saunders is not now. He's like, fuck Demetrius Andrade. I ain't gonna fight Demetrius Andrade. I got this fight with Canelo Alvarez. I ain't gonna fight nobody until May. But that's bad right there also.
It is.
But then boxers
bad for who punch?
Huh?
Who's bad for
that's Canelo's fault?
I'm
Who's
sorry.
it bad for?
You got something on, bro.
Yeah, you're breaking up, Troy. I couldn't hear you.
But hey, Punch, do you think that's Canelo's fault, or do you think that's the result of people wanting the bag?
No.
No, I think no, that's both ways. But the thing is, if the bag is there, they're showing you that the bag is there. It's like, why would I fight Demetrius Andrade and I got a Canelo fight in May? But then to me, it's like boxers contradict themselves when they say that they don't overlook their opponents. So why would you even try to make a deal with Billy Joe Saunders when you got a fight in February versus Yildirim?
And he said the same thing for Plant, and now Plant's saying he's looking for September. So so now that's two opponents, and I see what Punch is saying, because when he does that, that means that people like Charlo, or even if he was to move up, I'm saying, or just anybody, let's say Edgar Berlanga wanted a shot, or just I'm just saying anybody. Those two guys are going to say no, I'm not, because I'm not going to pass up Canelo, like he said. That's like a sweepstake, so hell no. So I'm going to say no to, hold on.
Yes,
he's saying I'm going to say no to all that, and then Canelo might not even fight him.
But it's sad.
It is sad. That is sad.
Hey,
I tell you what, and I'm gonna tell you right now, Demetrius Andrade will beat all of them. Now,
watch.
It beat Charlo.
Yeah.
Demetrius will beat all of them.
No, Punch. What I was asking you is, who was it bad? Who was it bad for? Who was signing 2 fights at a time bad for? Because obviously the fighters accepted the deal. So who's it bad for?
For the fight. It's not bad. I'm just saying that it's bad for guys like Demetrius Andrade, that he doesn't generate the type of money, but he's in position. But why would anybody not fight? I want to see Demetrius Andrade. I want to see. I want to see. Yeah. But now he's losing the up. He's not messing his own legacy, rap star. He's a champion.
They don't want to fight him.
He's a champion. What he's supposed? Why does it's only Demetrius Andrade that has to look after chasing a Liam Williams?
Right. Okay, let me just say this. Can I speak, Jay?
He's been doing it for a while too.
Yeah, the Charlos ducked him too.
All right, let me just say this, bro. You guys have got to understand this. Canelo is not everybody's fucking life. Jamal Charlo, Andrade, all these guys, they can't just be depending on fucking Canelo Alvarez.
Exactly.
And waiting. And they're waiting. They're waiting.
You can't blame Canelo for
Can
that.
you let me speak, bro? They're waiting,
That's what I said at the beginning.
They're waiting.
Saying,
yeah, they're waiting to make meaningful fights because they want the Canelo fight. Go fight fucking each other.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But this is this is what I was saying the whole week. This is what I was saying these past weeks. Yeah. I want them to go chase their own legacy, but if he's locking down fighters, then they're not gonna even chase their own legacy. And then Charlo, then Plant, then Billy Joe Saunders, Triple G still want the trilogy.
Everybody.
You know what I'm saying? They're just holding on to their undefeated records, Punch. They're trying to hold on to their undefeated records. They're scared of losing that fucking undefeated record.
Boo-Boo situation different. They don't want that smoke with Boo-Boo, man.
They don't want that
smoke.
If I tell you what, Andrade need to show up at every doggone fight. Look, everybody want to cut the man down. But he went to that daggone
but he in a
press
Devin Haney
conference.
He went to the conference with the brothers Charlo,
back in the day,
and they shut him down.
They
told him shut up. Let me tell you something. Andretti need to go to every fight, get in the ring, and tell him I can't say it. You know what I mean? I'm thinking he has no choice. They won't fight. Andretti's a good fighter, man.
I tell you what he.
Jamal Charlo got a better resume than Andrade now, bro.
Pardon me?
Jamal Charlo got a better resume than Andrade now.
Right. But let me tell you what Andretti's doing now, y'all.
Jamal Charlo can't beat Andrade.
Let me tell you what he's
I
doing.
don't know that, bro.
I got
Let me tell you
Andre
what
You
he's
gotta
doing.
see those fights.
I got Andre too.
Right. But let me tell you what he's doing wrong, y'all.
bro.
Andrade will beat Charlo.
That's a good one, man. Woo, and Drake.
Right. But let
And
me
the
tell you
winner
what he's
of that
doing wrong,
punch
because he has a
deserves
whole
to
audience
get a
that he
shot
could
against
get.
Canelo. The winner of
Right.
that fight deserves to get a shot at Canelo, bro.
Yeah.
Canelo.
But if you let,
but
but if a Canelo, but if a Canelo, but if a Canelo is locking down fighters, these fights ain't gonna happen.
I know this. I tell you what. There's a light heavyweight. He from Russia. This dude's rocking, knocking people out. Listen to me. He's a champion. Canelo ain't talking about fighting him. So he's cherry picking.
Who? Edgar Berlanga.
He won't fight Charlo. He won't fight Andretti.
Come on. He's not that. Charlo had a contract that damn. Cut it out.
bro.
No, I don't. I think Canelo. I think Canelo will fight anybody. But the thing, locking down the fighters is these fights won't want to fight each other. That's the problem. We want these guys to fight each other. But if Canelo Alvarez is going lock down fighters and promise these, Kalen Plant, I might fight you in September. I'm gonna fight Billy Joe Saunders in May. Then these guys ain't going.
Hey,
You
but
know what?
Andre had like a contract issue or something. That's why they didn't fight.
One at a time.
$89 for pay-per-view, and we're not getting what we want. I'm this. Nothing against you guys. Nothing against you guys. This is just me. Man, shoot. My cable bill high as I don't know what. Paying for these pay-per-view fights. You know, and it's like they're forgetting that we paying for them to be rich. Canelo is full of junk. I like Canelo.
Hey, all I know.
like Canelo. I tell you what.
Hey, let me ask you a question, James. Let me ask you a question, James.
Now you're being biased, bro.
I need to take my medicine.
I'm calling James out, bro. Let me have a one-on-one with James, bro. One-on-one fucking conversation with James.
I got my bill. Let me take my
take him.
I'm gonna ask you for your top 3 pound-for-pound fighters, James.
Come on now.
James, give me your top 3 pound-for-pound fighters right now.
I respect everybody's
answer the question, bro.
Opinion.
Well, say it again. I didn't hear it.
What's your top? Give me your top 3.
Help me out. I can't hear you.
Pound for pound.
Who's my what?
Who's your 3
I can't hear
top pound? That's what he said.
Thanks, Troy.
Who's the 3 fighters? My 3 fighters, pound for pound?
Yes.
Right now.
Active.
Right now.
You gotta have a reason though. Give us a reason why.
No. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say Terrence Crawford, 1. I give Errol Spence his credit.
Bias, gone.
Okay.
Crawford, Spence, and
Nello. You gotta say Nello.
No, let him speak, bro.
I'm not mentioning Canelo. Don't
put words in his mouth, bro. He's speaking to the boxing world.
I'm not mentioning Canelo. Because you know why? Canelo is cherry picking. He's a franchise champion.
Wait.
Hold on, James.
Hold on, James.
Pound for pound, who is the best fighter in the world right now?
Canelo.
I don't care.
So you're not putting him in pound for pound because you feel like he's not fighting the fighters that you
listen to me, man.
Come on, man. You gotta have Canelo. Come on, James. You gonna have Errol Spence over Canelo Alvarez.
Let me ask you one more question.
I
James,
love
let me ask
Terrence
you one
Crawford.
question.
I think Terrence Crawford will beat Errol Spence, but I'm not
James,
giving
let me ask you
Canelo
one
no
question.
All
problem.
right, so what you think is pound? What you think is pound for pound? Not your favorite.
He fought Kovalev, right?
James,
After
let me ask
Andre
you one
Ward beat him
question.
down.
One question,
Andre
James.
Ward
What
beat
man
him
do you
down.
know? What man do you know in 12 months fought at a championship level at 160, 168, and 175 in 12 months, all championship level?
But who did they fight? Who did he fight? He fought guys that were beat down, man. Don't
Okay, let me ask you.
Kovalev
Okay,
up in there.
okay, James.
Man,
Let
this
me ask you
hate
this
is
one.
real.
Hold on,
Let me
Man.
ask you
This
this.
hate is
So Triple G was beat down.
Hey, James,
Triple
this
G
hate is
ain't
real,
Triple
bro.
G was never the fighter that everybody give him credit for. Let me tell you something.
So
When
you
he
ain't
had
giving
that
no
tag
credit.
on,
Hold on, James.
let me
Motherfucker,
finish,
Triple G
man.
You're
was
doing
the
the same
Can
thing.
boogeyman.
I speak?
Hold on, James. You're
Yo,
doing
he's
the
right.
same
He's
thing.
right.
Hold
Yo,
on,
not
hold
cut,
on,
not
hold on,
cut.
hold on, hold on, hold on.
Can I
Yo,
have an
not cut.
James is gonna get smoked, punk. James is gonna get smoked. I'm gonna smoke you.
Yo,
I'm about to have a heart attack.
you're doing the
James,
same
James, you better take your meds right now.
Oh,
You're
wait,
doing the
hold
same
on.
thing.
I'm
Yo,
about
you're doing.
to drop a
Yo,
pill here.
yo,
I'm about to drop a pill.
yo, you're doing the same thing with Canelo. You're doing the same thing with Canelo that you did with Pacquiao. You're
Pacquiao,
starting to
right.
discredit all the opponents, bro. You did
You
the same.
better
Hold on,
listen
wait,
to me.
James. Let
You
me
better
speak.
listen to me.
James.
Look at Canelo.
That's why I was
Look at
asking those
Canelo.
questions.
Can I speak,
Look
James?
at Canelo.
James.
Look at Canelo.
God,
Look at
yeah,
Canelo.
forget it, bro.
He
Fuck
fought
it,
Triple
man.
G,
Fuck it.
which to me,
Go ahead, bro.
my man, daggone it, Lord, yeah, you see how y'all
All
do
right,
me?
so Errol Spence
Okay, so
bought
you're-
Danny Swift Garcia. He lost to Porter and Thurman. He fought Porter. Porter already lost to Thurman. Who Errol Spence beat that wasn't beaten? He fought Kell Brook. He fought Kell Damage Goods, Kell Brook. So go ahead, let me know what you think.
He did all.
Are you
Yeah,
talking to me?
I'll tell you what.
Yeah,
You can't put Errol. You can't even put Errol
James,
over
you getting cooked.
with Pacquiao right now. Pacquiao needs to be on the list.
But
Can he
James,
retire?
James, I'll tell you what. James, hear me out. I actually want to hear you answer Rapstar's question because he said your top 3 pound for pound, and you said Crawford, Spence. Who else? Yeah, and who's the last?
I gave you Crawford. I gave you Spence.
And Javante
And
Tank.
my mind is dangling on who's the third.
Devin
Adrian
Haney.
Broner?
His name starts with a C.
Wait.
Who you got?
No. I'm not
What
getting
about Devin Haney,
don't
bro?
put words in my mouth. Don't put words in my mouth. Haney good. You know. Haney good.
knocked the
But see
fuck
now,
out by
you can
Primo
understand.
Lopez,
I
bro.
can know. Oh Lord Jesus. Oh Lord. What's happening?
James,
No,
I know you ain't getting upset for cutting people for you getting cut off, bro. Come on now.
You ain't gonna cut
You've
me
been
off,
doing that.
man.
You've been doing that shit all night.
I'm bringing this stage to life, brother.
Hey,
Okay.
fellas, I'll give you that.
All right.
Hey,
James, let me
fellas,
ask
let
you a
me
question.
step in here real quick because I gotta jump off. Let me step in here real quick.
I like
I've been
Shakur
trying to
Stevens. I like Shakur Stevens.
Okay, cool. Yeah, but James and everybody else, all you brothers, I want to thank y'all. I've been trying to punch out this damn live for the last half an hour. I've been laughing my ass off over here.
It's 2 a.m.
Hey, James.
Hey.
James.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You animated as hell. That's why I'm laughing. Why you moving?
You know what, man? You know what, bro? Let me tell you something, man. You know what? I like this. This is my first time. This is my first time on this show, and I'm enjoying it. We having a good time.
We enjoying you, James.
We got a fellow Patagonian, New Yorkers, and you know what's so good about it, man?
You in Jersey, James?
James,
I'm from Patterson, Georgia, born and raised, baby.
Okay, yeah, because I'm in Beaumont, man. I sell wings, jerk chicken, and egg rolls, man. I'm making a few orders for tomorrow, and I got some for the Super Bowl. We should switch numbers. Hey, Punch, man. You know I actually created a new one tonight before I punch off here. No, but listen to the play.
My brother went to Morgan State.
Okay, yeah. I don't live too far from there, but I made a new flavor today. Is lemon pepper maple wings.
Is that your own?
That's my own, and you can't have the recipe.
Hold on.
No.
I don't want the recipe, but I want you to sell that recipe.
I'm trying to get my man
on the bottle.
Listen, James, you just said Shakur Stevenson is your third one. Hold on, I'm not trying to interrupt your chicken wings recipe and all that shit, but I'm trying to understand what you mean. Hold on.
I'm gonna make you into a chicken wing.
Look, can I take my pill?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Take that high blood pressure pill. Go ahead.
Yeah, take it. Go ahead. Take it.
What's this for? Oh.
No, but listen. I'm trying to get serious here, though. You said Shakur Stevenson. Are you? Just be honest. Are you trolling us right now? Are you messing with us? Because there's no way that's your power.
No.
I can't take you serious, James.
See, you asked me.
He's
who I
trolling.
I know, but how are you gonna listen? Okay.
Let him answer. Let him answer.
Hold on. You don't like Canelo. You don't like Canelo.
What?
I get that, but are you?
I didn't
you don't
say that.
Okay.
God.
How on earth can you put Shakur Stevenson above Canelo? I don't understand that.
Punch, take up for me, baby. I didn't say it like Canelo. I'm just telling you, Canelo's picking his people.
James, I have a question. No, hold up, panel. I have a question for you, James.
Fuck a question.
Okay, where you at? Who?
That's
Transcendent Sports.
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
All right. So can you articulate? Can you articulate for me?
Yes, sir.
Which is more impressive?
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Pardon me?
We've been hearing you all night. Okay, hold on.
Oh man, don't try to cut me down.
No, he's trying to tell you, James. You talk. He's trying to tell you. He's trying to ask you.
I know, man.
I'm just trying to talk to you. Blood pressure pills, bro.
Yeah,
You better take it. All right,
Yes, sir.
All right, so can you articulate for us in this panel?
Yes, sir.
Which is more impressive in paper?
Okay.
Canelo's resume or Errol Spence?
Canelo, hands down.
No, James, can you answer it? Can you articulate why would
I'm
you?
about to answer.
Okay,
I'm about to answer. Because you got to understand something. Paper is paper. and be advised.
Okay.
Paper is paper.
Okay.
I'm looking at a young.
Paper.
You gonna let me answer?
Oh,
Be advised.
Fucking troll.
What?
No.
Well, I didn't hear that. Somebody call me what? Come on now, let's not disrespect
They're
each other.
cold.
man.
They're cold. They're cold.
I'm a troll.
No, you're cold. They're cold. They're cold. You're cold.
Be advised. Be advised. I'm
all
looking
right,
at
James.
now look, and now all of you guys are old enough to understand. I love Canelo.
James, you on that Bernard Hopkins level where you got to take like 10 minutes to answer one question.
No,
bro, I just need to articulate.
You know what? You ever thought about this? You ever remember this? Think before you speak.
hard, though.
Boy, you a thinker. You a thinker.
You doggone right. Be advised.
All right, brother.
I'm gonna share this with you, right? Let me tell you something. They both got good records. I give Errol Spence from being in the Olympics, okay? And if I think about it, everybody or anybody that's been in the Olympics is like being an engineer versus a regular mechanic or something, or an officer versus an enlisted.
Okay.
Yeah, Sugar Ray. Look. Anybody that's been in the Olympics, they getting better treatment than that boxer who's got that blue collar worker. You understand? Marvin Hagler, prime example. Sugar Ray Leonard, Golden Boy, De La Hoya. Andre Ward. All I'm saying to you,
Deontay Wilder.
we can't help it. Us as fans and consumers and people that pay for these fights, we can't make these guys fight. We know who we want to fight.
Yeah, but James, you do know Canelo went pro at 15, though, right?
Bro,
in Mexico.
That's his fault.
And in multiple weight classes, he's a multiple weight classes champion.
Oh my God!
Hey, Canelo might take over Ali, man. Shit, who we talking about?
Canelo,
I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna go.
Okay, hold up. James, you didn't answer my question.
Can I tell you something? Remember Canelo? Okay, look, I know Canelo was young.
Hey, I didn't like Canelo at first, honestly. I didn't like Canelo at first. I got my own reason for that.
I like Canelo.
Man,
I
didn't. But I'm saying, like, but honestly, as time progressed and shit, to be an objective man and shit, man, come on now. Yeah, you gotta appreciate.
Okay, all right, James.
James, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, but
James, I'll
listen
tell
to
you
me.
what, I'll
I
answer the
like
question
Canelo.
for you.
I never said I didn't like Canelo,
James,
but I'm gonna
James,
tell
I'll
y'all
answer
something.
the question
Let me
for
tell you
you.
something. Canelo was supposed to knock out. He was younger than Mayweather. Mayweather walked him down.
Come on, man. Canelo was 22, 23.
Mayweather walked Canelo down, but Canelo learned. Canelo learned from Mayweather.
How many times you seen that fight? How many times you seen that fight?
Pardon me?
How many times have you seen that fight? Should I pronunciate my words a little more for you? How many times have you seen that fight?
Son, don't try to play with my
I'm
intelligence.
not. I know. I'm being dead serious. So I'm not.
I'm serious too. You trying to play with my intelligence?
Jim Kelly, honestly,
I'm telling you right now.
No disrespect.
I watched the fight. I watched the fight.
No disrespect.
Canelo was supposed to be the man to beat Mayweather. Mayweather walked him down.
Man, he really wasn't. Mayweather was still king, man. Come on now. He was still Mayweather had the baton. You know what I'm saying? Mayweather had the baton, man. Come on now.
Mayweather walked him down, and guess what? Canelo learned from Mayweather. And be advised, when Canelo started fighting guys, you look at the guys he fought. Okay, look at the guys he fought. They already been beat up. Look, I just want to use Kovalev. Andre Ward. Look, Andre Ward bust Kovalev. Well, the first fight probably could have been questionable, right?
Right.
But when he fought him the second time,
there you go.
When he fought him the second time, I ain't never seen nobody get beat down to the body like that.
Right.
And then check it out. He fought another dude and got knocked out.
So
come on, man.
So you saying
knocked him back out though? Knocked him back out though.
It don't matter.
James,
All I'm
James,
telling you,
James.
Canelo took advantage of who's already been beat down.
No, not at all, man.
James,
Come on now.
James.
I'm not
All
gonna
right,
argue
you
about that because I feel like we're wasting my breath. But hey, you're
what's
a
up,
cool
little babe?
motherfucker.
Hold on. Transcend the sports. He just wanted the question answered.
I just wanted 3 reasons why you think Canelo or Errol are like into top pound per pound. Give me 3 reasons. No, just give me 3 reasons.
No, stop.
Okay.
Stop. Listen to me. Did I say Errol was the top?
You put him in number 2.
I didn't say Errol was over Canelo. I look, listen to my words. I put him number 2.
Right.
I put Shakur Stevenson number 3.
Right.
I put Crawford number 1. Ain't nothing against Canelo.
No,
I'm just telling you, they pumped Canelo up. Crawford number 1. Ain't nothing against Canelo.
Yeah, you got it. Jesse, I think you got 2 devices on.
Okay.
Shut down one of
Hey, James. One day Canelo's gonna be undeniable. I'm telling you, to the world. I'm telling you, you're gonna be like, "Fuck, he good as hell, man." You know what? Maybe
look. Get me in shape. Give me in shape for 3 months. I'm not Canelo out.
No, I love it, James.
Give me in shape.
Hey, what kind of medication the VA giving you, son?
I will knock Canelo out.
Knock his head. I love it.
Man, I think he went to that bus, the Port Authority and got that Sheba in the Bronx.
I don't know what I got. But you know what? Be advised. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Look, can I be serious, please?
Yeah. Go ahead.
For
what? For 2 seconds. Well, okay, give me 5. Okay. You know.
Y'all have a good night, man. Good night.
I'm not taking nothing away from Canelo. He took the chances that he. Oh, excuse me.
He's about to throw up.
Woo! Man, was that COVID? Woo!
I'm saying, man.
No. What I'm saying is, I'm not taking. Please listen to me. I'm not taking Canelo. I'm just saying. I analyze fights. Please. I analyze fights. Canelo is good. I'm not taking nothing from him. Yeah, 15. Right. But the guys he beat them. But they already been beaten down. Kovalev, the reason I mentioned Kovalev was considered what? The destroyer?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes,
For
sir.
sure.
He supposed to knock Andre Ward out. Matter of fact, he knocked him down. Andre got up and look, Andre got up and went to work on him. Okay, that fight could have been either or. Second fight, he went to work on Kovalev. Dug deep in his body, beat him down.
Hit him in the nuts. He hit him in the nuts.
What?
He hit him in the nuts. He hit him in the nuts.
Hey, babe. Hold on. What about when?
Who hit him in the nuts? What you talking about, man?
Hey, what about when? What about
He hit him in the nuts. He hit him in the nuts a bunch of times.
Oh Lord.
That didn't happen.
All right, James. Well,
Hey, James. Can we say the Hey, James, can we say the same for? I'm just saying. Can we say the same? Hey, just let me finish, James, too, please, because I'm gonna say it before you cut me off. Please don't cut me off. Can't we say the same for some of Errol Spence, like his opponents? He fought Kell Brook after Triple G. He fought Lamont Peterson after Danny Garcia. He fought a couple of people. He fought Mikey Garcia at a two different weight class. Hold on, wait, two different weight classes. It's Sean Porter. He fought Sean Porter. Even though he did get better, he still had some L's on him, and he fought Danny Garcia, a post-prime Danny Garcia. So you see how we could say the same thing. We could just don't discredit the fighter, man. You did it with Pacquiao too. So that's what we call bias. That's a bias opinion. That's a bias opinion.
Can I say something?
Yes, you can now. Thank you. I appreciate you for not cutting me off.
And you from Patterson, right?
Yeah, I already told you from Belmont Ave.
No. I know you told me that, but I'm gonna tell you something.
Belmont Ave.
When did I discredit any fight?
Pacquiao, a little bit. You was trying to say
I didn't
that.
discredit him.
No. You didn't.
No, man.
But you're taking away. But that's taking away from his legacy, though. That's taking away these are things that so you're saying every fighter that fought Pacquiao, they came in with a mindset that I'm gonna maul this guy. He's smaller, I'm bigger. Okay, even if that's true, that has nothing. That's not on Manny. That's the same thing as me saying that was with Spence. Spence, all the opponents that Spence beat, it's not his fault that he fought them at that time. It ain't his fault.
Who have Bud beaten lately?
Amir Khan.
Wait a minute now. Come on now.
He beat listen.
No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me tell you something.
Hold on.
I'm gonna tell you the problem with Bud. The problem with Bud, Bob Arum.
A super lightweight. Bud beat up a super lightweight at 147. I'm hearing you, bro. I'm just telling you, Bud beat up a super lightweight at 147.
Y'all can hear me, right? Let me tell you something, man. Bud is in the wrong deal with Aaron. I'm serious. I can't understand. But look, Bud should have be advised. De La Hoya.
Listen, Bud's not that guy no more, bro. Bud's not that guy no more.
Can I finish?
This ain't the 140 division anymore.
Oh Lord Jesus! Can I finish?
he's done, man.
De La Hoya bought his contract out from Arum. Mayweather bought his contract out from Arum. Bud need to buy his contract out from Arum. I'm gonna tell you something. Bud's getting older, and if he don't buy his contract out,
y'all be safe, man. Y'all be easy.
All right, Ron.
Thanks, Ron, man. I appreciate that, brother.
How about Ron? God bless
See you later, Ron.
All right, peace out, Ron. Peace out, bro.
God bless you. And I'm about to go too, man. My wife's going over there.
I'm about to.
It's already on the West Coast.
All I'm saying is, look, we all love boxing, right? We all like boxing. We all look at.
We love boxing.
But sometimes we can fall in love with certain boxers, right? I'm number one. Okay, let me give you an example. You remember when Muhammad Ali fought Jimmy Young?
No, I wasn't born.
What? Are you kidding me? You're lying, right?
I'm just fucking with you, bro.
If you haven't seen it, go to YouTube. Now check this out. I'm about to throw some at you. And look, Dump Boxing. Check it out, cuz. My mother didn't like Muhammad Ali. My mother didn't like him.
Damn.
I was a fan of Muhammad Ali, bro. And Jimmy Young was whooping his behind. And I'll never forget it. Jimmy Young caught Ali with something. And my mother said something. I said, Mom, shut up. You know what Mom did? She caught me with something. She spat me. I went flying out the daggone chair, you know, and I realized that's my mom. Forget, you know, my point is, man, it's like this.
It's a nice story, James. Appreciate it. You know,
we all love boxing. We all have our choices, our picks, and everything. I analyze. I'm not no casual boxer, bro. I analyze because you know what? It ain't about winning or losing, right? It's how you win or lose.
Yeah.
If you analyze Canelo's number 2, at least in your damn list, don't lie to us, man, James.
Bro,
baby.
I analyze. I love. I don't dislike Canelo, bro.
As far as skills and accomplishments, and Canelo in the top you're holding him down for some reason.
Okay.
You're running him.
I like Canelo, but he ain't my top 3. Now,
no, and I'm saying like
I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong, James. I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong. Listen. I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong. Listen, whether
Punch Drunk.
Hear me out, bro. Just hear me out. Just let me talk for a sec. Let me talk for a sec.
Why they trying to make me?
I don't know. All the question is directed to you, man. I don't know, man. You're the co-host, man.
No, I gotta go, bro. Hey, I gotta go.
You're so wise. You kept talking. You were talking so wise, and then what you were saying was so good. And then
let me just answer. Let me
say good night, bro. Hey,
yo, put it this way. Put it this way. Put it this way. Yo, final thoughts, because I'm about to shut it down too, man.
I'm just gonna tell James one more thing. All right. One more thing before we head out. James, hear me out.
No. I'm just
listen. Whether you're a fan, listen, James. Whether you're a fan of Canelo or not, just hear me out, bro. Before you cut me off.
Yes, sir.
Whether you like Canelo, whether you dislike him, whether you're a fan or not, whatever, don't matter. This is what I'm trying to tell you, bro. If you really are a boxing fanatic like you say you are, if you really are true to this, not new to this, then Canelo is gotta be in your top 3 regardless, whether you like it or not. Listen, hear me out. Let me finish, okay. Dog. Let me finish.
Because he's beating everybody, that's why.
Listen, bro, because just listen to me, man.
Hey, good night, brothers. Hey, good night, Punch. I'll talk to you, bro.
Good night,
man. Good night, brother.
Right,
Ghost.
All right, brother.
Good night, bro.
Be blessed now.
Yeah, as I was trying to say, bro, this man, okay, just like we were talking about Floyd earlier, how Floyd did his thing like nobody else, right? Canelo definitely did his thing like nobody else. Bro, check this out.
Right.
Let's start in the beginning. Not even
final thoughts, man. Final thoughts, man.
All I'm saying is,
my fault.
My top 3.
Yeah, my fault. I wasn't even paying attention. My bad, bro. My bad.
What if I told you Canelo was my top 5?
No, listen, man. Moonshine saying he's got to dip out. He's got to dip out. I don't want to butcher up the show, man.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Yo, but look. Yo, Black and Brown Boxing, he's live right now, so I'm gonna shut it down. And everybody gonna go to Black and Brown Boxing. We can finish all this discussion, man. The night this is boxing, baby, it's 24/7. We don't finish.
Hey, yo, can I say this? Hey, look, Patterstonian, we'll talk again. God bless you. May heaven continue to shine upon you and family.
Yeah. Yo, hold on, Moonshine. Before you leave, Moonshine, I gotta see Al Heyman though. Before you leave, you gotta show me Al Heyman, man.
Yo, go check the video. Check the video.
I've seen him a few times.
Yo, James,
do you know Al Heyman's brother used to box?
Bobby Heyman.
He didn't have to support him.
Bobby
There's
Heyman.
no Al Heyman. He don't exist. There's no Al Heyman.
That's why he is the way he is. That's why he is the way he is. That's why he protects his fighters.
Oh, hey,
yo, James Kelly, I'm happy that you, man, and happy to have you in the panel, man. Yo, we need you in the panel again, man.
Hey, look, you know I'm here.
Great. Yes, sir, man.
I love you, man. I love all y'all. And look, Patterstonian, be advised, we all got our own
Palestinians? Yo, you trying to race wars?
Nah, we can't go that route.
I'm talking
What if you on the Capitol? Ain't no race here, because look, be advised. We all here talking about boxing. We love each other. Appreciate you. God bless you, man. Have a good job.
God bless you too, man.
Hey, I gotta want to say something. James.
My man wanted to get his point there. Come on, Patterson. Bring it.
No, I just want to say all good, brother.
Yeah.
All good. This is boxing.
Yes, sir.
Respect all of us. Respect all of us.
All right, fellas, y'all about to shut it down. Yo, let's go to Black and Brown Boxing right now, man. We're going live. He's live right now. Yo, peace out. Good looking out, War Warrior Jesse. AA Transcendent Sports.
Thank you, Moonshine. Appreciate you, my man.
Yeah,
Peace, man. God bless y'all.
Have a good time for all of you and your families. Be safe and healthy.
Be safe,
God
brother.
bless.
God bless.
Appreciate it.
Peace out.
Peace out.